again.
Scrambled eggs?
Like this.
It's called scrambled eggs. You like scrambled eggs? So next time you don't say yellow egg, you say scrambled egg. Okay?
Scrambled egg.
Scrambled eggs.
Why so this?
How many eggs you want?
Are you live?
No, I'm live.
I want.
How many eggs? No, 3 eggs most.
Okay.
3 eggs enough, son. All right. I cook this boy up some eggs here.
Wait, I'm going to pool.
You go do whatever you got to do, son. I'm not going to give him real big ones. I'll give him some small ones here. Let him have some small eggs, huh? You don't need real big ones. If he's going to eat 3 of them, I might as well make him the smallest ones. Okay. So anyway, we're going to make scrambled eggs for MJ, as you can see here. Hello, Expat Live. What's up? Finally caught a live. Yes, you did. What I'm doing is this evening, I'm just going to make MJ up some scrambled eggs real quick. Dropping my stuff. I made him eggs earlier, and evidently he didn't get full. So, you know, he's a growing boy. He's 5 years old. Gotta keep him filled up, you know. Sorry about the cut off video right now. It'll be better in a second. So I can get it out from underneath my dish drainer there, where I got it propped up. So I always throw my shells outside on the outside there in my garden. I always throw the eggs out there. Got one new chick hatched out today. I got him in the incubator, warming up, keeping him fresh, and I think he's going to start eating real soon because I got foods and water out there for him. So he's doing good. So we just got to cook some eggs up for this boy. Get the pan hot and we'll get going here. I think I always turn my gas hole off. That's what I recommend you guys do. Always, when you're done with the gas hole, turn off your regulator, okay? And sometimes you'll have a leak, you won't even know it, maybe at the back of the stove or wherever. It's best if you always turn off the regulator so you don't have issues. So I always turn mine off. Just something I always do. Anyway, got oil in the pan already. Let me get it hot. And we'll cook them up some scrambled eggs real quick. And then MJ will be happy. He'll quit bugging his daddy so I can get on with my live feed. Anyways, what are you guys up to? Hello, Michael. Cool. It says, good evening, Jap. Thank you. The fishing outings are the ones. Still a chill day when he fishes. Oh, you guys didn't see it yet, have you? I just posted this up. Okay, this is the fish from the Queen Charm boat. There you go, Michael. I know you like this one, huh? Palad in the Philippines. Halibut, flounder, whatever coast you're on. There's one fish right there. Big, nice one, pretty one. Not legal in the USA, of course. And here we got siling, we have lagao, we have bula bulao, we have buka bukao down here, buka bukao. And guess what I got down here? Look at the size of this baby, huh? Look at this guy. Freaking guy's huge, huh? Big old blue crab. Look at the arms on that sucker. Anyway, these guys are ready to be going in a fishing pot. Ready to be grilled or cooked right there, guys, let me tell you. So let me get the fishy crap off me. I can touch my phone without worrying about it. We had fresh harvest today. Oh, you dropped this banana peel here. We have bananas, we got saba, pineapple, yellow mango, more yellow mango. And I picked up a bunch of Indian mangoes today also. So I got a bunch of Indian mangoes there. Huh? What do you call that? Berto? Hold on, guys. Let me flip that around a minute. I got to get these eggs in here so MJ can turn the heat down a little bit. And we'll just get his scrambled eggs going here. It's easy to cook scrambled eggs in a wok, you know? It's the easiest way to cook them. Give them a little salt here. All right. Scrambled eggs are done. Look at that, huh? Yummy, yummy for dinner, huh? So that's MJ's dinner tonight. What? What's wrong? Charm? Okay. Get the pan back on there. Shut off your gasol. Shut off your stove. All right. Supper's ready. Here you go, son. It's hot. Okay? You want hot sauce on that?
No.
You want some of this red rooster? Huh? No? Okay, enjoy. Huh? What's what? You guys call that palad? We call that flounder or halibut. Palad. Very nice. Huh? What?
Like this.
Do what?
Balad.
Palad. Yeah, it's white on one side because it lays like this on the bottom. So it disguises itself in the sand. It can hide very well in the sand with the... This one looks like the sand on the bottom. Yeah. Good. Good fish. Many fish. Okay, MJ. All right. So anyway, everybody's inside. Let's catch up on the chat here now. We got his breakfast cooked. Hey, kind of live. Good. Well, you didn't go fishing tonight because of the rains, pending rains coming or heavy winds, my father-in-law said. So, we didn't go. Hey, Michael. Hello, Expat. Thank you. Hey, Luke. Yes. All right, guys. You guys, if you haven't gone over to Expat Life's channel yet, you guys, please go over there and subscribe. I'm going to pin him down at the bottom here. You guys, please go to his channel, subscribe to him, and help his channel out. Good evening, Jap. How are you? Welcome. So the last fishing trip 2 days ago was 10 kilos. And we didn't go yesterday. We didn't go today because of the weather. Yesterday was raining, and also I was getting back from Masbate and almost got my truck stuck. It's not a 4x4. My problem was I went head first down an inclinement that was muddy. And then when I tried to back up, I was threatening to take out people's gardens. So I couldn't get back up. I mean, it was spinning sideways, trying to go in people's yards and stuff. I wait a minute. I got to get my truck turned around. So I got it turned around and we got right out. Now today I went back over to the same place and I parked my truck just down a little bit, but not in the bad area. And I'm gonna leave my truck there. I put the truck cover on it. I'm gonna leave it there until we need it again because the river, if we get some more heavy rains for 2 or 3 days, I'm afraid this road is gonna wash out. They're talking about now the mayor's gonna come over and put pipes and properly fix the road so we don't have to worry about all these washouts, but I don't trust them. I haven't trusted them for 2 years now. Every year they wash out and we can't go anywhere. So better I leave my truck outside the danger zone and then just ride a motorcycle. There's many ways to get a bike, the quad, the chariot, everything over to that property over there. That's for our other houses we bought. So we're just parking on the roadway of the other house that we bought. So one lady who lives there said, yeah, just park it in front of my house. It'll be fine. I'm thinking also about putting a solar street light out there on her house to just light everything up so people know, hey, there's a big light here. We can see you, you know, if you try to mess with the truck or anything. I don't think anybody's going to mess with it. Yeah, Michael, flounder, huh? Yep. Yeah, Signal 1, Jap, coming. It's mainly over where you guys are, though. That's where the storm is, a tropical storm. And I think we got to really watch this typhoon that's coming in from Guam, from the Marianas Islands. It made a turn today. So now it looks like it's going to come barreling in and hit North Luzon again. And then go on up and hit Taiwan possibly instead of hitting Japan. So you guys in northern Luzon and going through Manila area, you guys all look out. I think you're going to get some flooding out there again. That's a super typhoon coming. And it did a turn. I got the track. Let me show you the picture. I do have it on my phone. Let's see if you can see it when I pull it up. It's a horrible storm, big storm. Okay, there you go.
No, I don't really want
There you
to.
go. There you go.
Put it on the green screen here.
I'm just going to pour it all
There you go.
on the table.
See where it's hitting? Look at the top of the Philippines. That super typhoon took a turn, and that's the way it's heading right now, guys. It's going to draw in that tropical storm that's over the Philippines right now. It's going to probably start drawing that one back across because it's doing a left turn, right? The super typhoon rotates left counterclockwise, so it could possibly pull that tropical storm that's over Manila right now back over to the right, join up with a super typhoon, and look the hell out, guys. We got a big one coming. It's not coming to the Visayas, but as big as it is, we're going to get rain too. We're going to get nailed over here. That is a big son of a gun right there, guys. So you guys hunker down, be careful, prepare for it. You got about a week, 6 to 7 days till it gets here. So we got a little bit of time to prepare. And that's what I did with my truck. I got it the hell out of this area because we've been getting these stupid little storms, rain and wind coming now from this tropical storm sweeping around. But Charm and I got to do one more trip to Masbate, and I don't know when we're going to go. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday we need to go because we want to buy the tiles and we want to buy anything else we need for this house down here we're remodeling. The one we're building, I want to buy one more door, wooden door with the door frame, and I want to buy all the tiles. We got the cement. We got enough cement, I think. We got like 90 sacks here. We should have enough cement. They got sand today. We should have enough to do all of the finishing work. And we have, I think, 3 sacks of skim coat. We may need another one. We had 4. Somebody bought one, so I may need another skim coat. The PVC panels are here for the ceiling. The J-clips are here to go around the PVC panels. Those are here. The metal firing is here. I'm waiting on the 3/4 tech screws I ordered to come. They'll be here any day now. They're coming on Shopee. So I didn't check my Shopee today, but maybe tomorrow or next day they'll be here. So everything's moving good on this house. We got all the materials pretty much. We probably have another, I don't know, 50,000 to spend before we're done buying materials for it. And then that'll include the paint, which I don't know what color Charm's gonna paint it. What color, Charm? Anyway, I think the tile inside is gonna be white and gold. The tile in the CR is again going to be some kind of white with gold-looking rock in it. And then the CR flooring will be some kind of pebble look, non-slip pebble look tile. The closet tile, the master bedroom tile, the kitchen, dining room tile will all be the same. And then the breakfast nook, like mine, I did here. I did tile here on the breakfast nook. We're probably going to do something a little different from the white gold tile. We might even do something like this. I think this would look nice in there because it has kind of gold and white all blended in together. So we may do something like this on the breakfast nook. And on the countertops will probably be very good, son. Why don't you use a spoon? Why you use your fingers? You Filipino? Are you Filipino? Huh? You Filipino? Huh? What are you? White? American? Filipino American? Fam? Filipino American? What are you? Chinese? What? Hey, Stone Cold. Now Jethro says, yum. Blue Crew, chat, lurkers, etc. Expat, I had mashed potato today. Nice. You know what I had, expat like? I had fried potato with egg and cheese, melted cheese. Yummy. Cooked it myself. Cleaned the potatoes and left the skin on. Okay? I like it like that. Very yummy, yum, yum. Nice and crispy. I was on the phone to my daughter and the call dropped due to weather. Can't get a hold of her. Wow. No fishing since 10 kilo a few days back, Luke. Yeah. I have potatoes most nights. Expat, am not rice fan. Exactly. I'm not a rice fan either. Palad, flounder. Yes. Learning Visayan. Very good, Michael. Yeah. Palad is flounder or halibut, whatever you want to call it. Same. Yep. I enjoy Mr. Bellis's channel. Very good. Yes, it is. D.A. Kine says, soon to be an expat. All right. Where are you coming from and where are you going to live over here? Or where are you going to live? Expats can live everywhere. The channel's on fire. I'm plugging all my watch channels I watch too. Very nice. That's awesome. It helps a lot. I'm not watching too many channels. I'm not plugging too many channels, but I plug the guys when they come in my channel. You know, when you guys come in, I really appreciate it. I'll definitely plug your channels for you. I think I just talked to PK tonight. He's going to Panay Island. He's going to Antique. I told him, I said, when you get to Antique, maybe you should take 2 or 3 days, go see Levi, go see James and Karen. You're going over there anyway. Why would you want to hang out for a week in Antique when you could get out and go see the guys you want to see over there? So I'm trying to talk him into going over and visiting the guys over there. He wants to see them, so he's leaving tomorrow morning. I hope he's leaving tomorrow morning. Like I told him, I said, you're welcome to bring your bike up here. I can put a tarpaulin over it when you leave. But don't be, I said, you might want to bring it up tonight because don't be surprised you wake up to heavy rain tomorrow morning. So I don't know if he's taking me serious or just winging it like he always does and ends up with a screwed up trip to Banana Island, you know, or maybe no trip at all because they may just say, hey, we're not going. The weather's bad. Signal 1, you're not going, you know. Save and buy you a helicopter to collect rent. You're going to put solar streetlights on the farm for safety. Nice. If you need a source for them, Expat Life, I just bought a bunch of them, okay? The 300 waters, I just picked up 30 lights, had them sent over directly from China. This is what they look like on top. They're all-in-one street lights. Okay. They're a 300 water. They're very, very bright. Very bright lights. These solar street lights, they're very good. So if you need a source for these, I can source it to you. And then you can, what I did is I had to have them sent to Manila. They only will deliver them to Manila or Cebu. So if you know somebody in either place, that's the place to have them sent. And then you need to get like AP Cargo or somebody else to get those for you. I can email or message you over the price for them. If you're interested in putting a lot of them, that's what I use. And they're not that expensive. I'll give you the information on it. You'll be shocked at how cheap they really are. The ones I buy are really decent. They're coming direct from China though. Good evening, Abriel Wheel. How are you? Welcome. Thank you. They said it's the worst typhoon so far. That one is coming in. Thank God it ain't hitting us. Yeah, thank God. But you know, I'm really, really watching this year because so far they've had 2 Cat 5 storms already generate off the Marianas. So this year we're warmer than usual. We have an El Nino year. The waters are warmer than usual in the Philippines. Don't be surprised if we don't get a Cat 5 whipping right through Panay Island again, just like Yolanda. Through Tacloban, coming straight across. Don't be surprised one bit. It won't shock me a bit if there's more than one. Usually we get 2 or 3 typhoons coming through from Cebu across Masbate. Yeah, up in this area. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see them very, very strong this year. We're probably going to lose some trees. I may get out here and have the guy with the bolo that's doing the ooling in my yard. I may have him go up and start trimming some of the mango branches and things like that I have and let him, cook that up as ooling, whatever. But I may just have him start trimming some of these trees and get the heavy branches down so that I don't have trees falling over. Thin them out a little bit, It's going to be tough here this year. It's a beast of a storm, yeah. I don't think it's going to track more north. It's already made another turn today. It turned over. It was tracking to turn and go to Japan, and now it went boom like this. The new track has it going this way, right across northern Luzon. So it's going to take out probably Locos down to Isabella, that whole corner up there, the offshore islands there. It's going to be horrible. You know, I'd like to see it do. I'd like to see it hit the Spratlys and wipe out China's base out there. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Yep. When is that storm due to hit, or has it hit already? Sorry, I missed what was said. No, this is one coming in, Luke. This is a new one coming in. It's about 6 days out right now. Currently, it's about 6 days out from hitting Manila, from hitting not Manila, but northern Luzon. 6 to 7 days is what they're saying. Yes, my daughter says 6, 7. I just can only imagine when I turn 67 years old. What am I going to get from these girls?
6, 7.
6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. What are you having for dinner? Chicken nuggets? You didn't burn them this time. The last ones I saw were all toasted. What happened before? You burnt them, huh?
I didn't know.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about the mute. Thank you, Preston. Anyway, the school building's done. They're talking now about dividing the building in half. They want to put grade 3 or grade, what, 3, 4 on half of it and 5, 6 on the other half. Because I don't know why. They don't have enough good room in the other schoolhouse or something. I don't know. They can do whatever they want. It's their building now. But we got that done. Stone Cold says, at Jethro, 12.7K subs. Wow, very nice. Rosie Channel, hello, Rosie. Welcome. Yeah, boy, you're kicking ass there, Expat Philippines. We're unmuted now, guys. Over 12,000 subs. That is freaking awesome. Very, very nice. I'm at like 2,400. I'm way behind everybody, guys. Everybody that started when I did, I'm light years behind them. Light years behind them, but I got probably 3 or 4 times the number of videos. They're doing things differently than I am, okay? They do their own thing. I want to hang out kind of where I'm at. It's like the perfect number. Because when you start getting too much, then you start drawing attention to yourself. You know, financially, you draw on Social Security, you start getting too many people, too much money coming in, Social Security starts monitoring you. The government starts looking at you, especially if you're a YouTube channel from the US or whatever. I'll have to sign it over to Charm and let her run with it, you know? So, yeah, I was muted. I think it's back now, right? Shouldn't be muted now. No, I haven't seen Kay Sheree in a while. Charm's got her phone number. Charm, call Kay Sheree, see if she's okay. She hasn't been in the chat in a long time. Everybody's wondering what happened to her. Charm's got her number. She can call her and talk to her. She's in Nasugbu, Batangas. Okay. Cool. Maybe she's on vacation now, guys. Goes for like a minute. Charm's going to give her a call. Brian in Melbourne. Wow, a long time no see, Brian. Welcome. Welcome back, Brian. All right. Luke going same time as 1 star. Not Jethro. I have 71. He's laughing. Yeah, my pleasure. All good now. You're good. Yeah, I got it now. Anyway, let's get Not Jethro down there, guys. Okay, Not Jethro's there. Let's go to sign up on his channel, guys. Let's help Not Jethro out. We're in like a perfect position right now on our YouTube channel, guys. We have like 2,400 and something, almost 2,500 subs. It's like the perfect thing with all of you guys who have memberships and the money that's coming in monthly. That gives a nice little small pot of money for the school, you know. It's small, but it adds up. Adds up quickly. Because if we're drawing in like this month, I think it's a lot of them were super chats that came in that are shown on YouTube. You guys gave to the guys fishing. Charm and I already paid them, but I haven't been paid by YouTube yet. And you know, YouTube takes 1/3 of the money. Rebecca accounted for that. She sent $60 over. So then Charm and I gave $21 to each of the guys because we knew YouTube was going to take the other third, the other 30%. Then they do it. So anyway, we try to account for it so that it works out. All of your super chats get to the guys who you say it goes to. So we've been giving them the money every time. They're all caught up now on super chats. Charm caught them all up. We gave a little bit more to her father because her father stands in the front of the boat. He's doing the hardest work of all. And he sews the nets all day long. He works twice as hard as Boy. Boy comes, helps him put the net back in order in the early morning. And then Papong sits down all day long sewing nets. And then he goes out and fishes and has the hardest job posting up in the front of the boat, pulling all the nets up and pulling them in. And Boy is back there just, you know, taking the fish out of the net, just rolling the fish and taking the fish out of the net. So Papong's doing a lot more work than Boy's doing. I don't feel bad about giving him a little bigger cut. Watching from the Philippines. Hi, Lucy. Yes, we're on Masbate Island. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. I was just showing all my wonderful fish. We came on our fishing boat. Wow, we got some nice fish.
510 in Maya.
In Maya, hold on. Look at all these beautiful fish we have. Blue crab. All these beautiful fish from the Philippines. Even a palad. Nice, huh? So yeah, we have some good fish there to eat and lots of fruits. You can tell you're in the Philippines when you have this much fruit on your counter, huh? Saba, banana, pineapple, yellow mango, Indian mango. Yummy, yummy. 510. Let me check. I need to check my Gcash real quick. 510. Instapay. Hold on a minute, guys. Yeah, your favorite. Hold on just a minute, guys. I gotta check my Gcash. Two-mana crab is lovely, yes, and delicious. Hello, Miss Lucy, from everyone. Thank you. Hello, Bryce. Yeah, we got never seen a black leaf before. On Jethro Tull. Very nice. Yeah, they're going to have two teachers in there, Michael. They want to split it, and they have a new teacher that just came. I need to make a video of my black leaf crippy myrtle. Yes, do that. Miss Cherie is a sweet lady. Yeah, maybe she's on vacation right now. I don't know. Anyway, she might be on vacation. That's why she's relaxing. Because she was going to come here in August. She changed her mind. So maybe she's taking a little vacation. She deserves it. She's a hard-working lady. Okay, guys? Very hard-working. Can't fault her for wanting to have a vacation. That's for sure. But the fishing, obviously, on the Queen Charm has been pretty good. Look what they brought us. They said they got 10 kilos. But at least they're going out there. I wanted to go today. Pop-Punk said no. Rain's coming. Heavy wind's coming. I looked at the waves. There's only 1.5 feet high. I think we could have gone tonight. Because usually at night, they don't get too bad. But he said no, so we didn't go. So we just relax. We get to relax and chat with you folks. Instead of being stuck on a boat and Charm yelling at me to shut up. Anyway, it's a lot of fun anyway. Sitting at home, having a cold beer. Cheers, guys. San Mig Apple tonight. What a nice night to be relaxing. Sunday night. A lot of people coming up doing Gcash. Charm told, it's raining. Uh-oh. Papa was right. The rain's coming. I'm glad we didn't go. I hate getting soaked out there while we're out there fishing. It sucks. All right, Jeff. I moved my truck out of the way. It's out of my property. It's down about, I counted it's 5 rivers away from me right now. And it's easy for me to get to where it's at through the back barangay road that's been here forever. The little muddy trails and stuff going the back way. We can get there on a bike, no problem. We can get there on the quad, no problem. Even if this main road washes out, I can get there to where the truck is. I know. Put it away. You guys don't be playing with those. They're very sharp. That's dangerous, okay? Raining in Catayan. Wow. We'll see if it's raining on August 15. I'm hoping we can come there. I'm planning on it. How many mango trees you want, Jeff? How many sticks you want? I'll bring you a lot if you want them. How many places you got for mango? I mean for, not mango, mulberry. I got some beautiful mulberries today. They were big. Very beautiful black mulberries. I put them up here because I thought Charm would want some and she'd share some with the kids. No, the kids weren't around, so they didn't get any. Charm made all the mulberry. You need some merch, some Thriving Expat ponchos so you and the crew keep dry. Yeah, I have a poncho for me, and I bought rain jackets for them. The problem is I always give them rain jackets and ponchos and stuff, and they don't want to use them. They say it's too hot. They take them off. They'd rather get wet. They don't care. So, anyway. Spray late. Reply my daughter called. He's 99 and a half. He's lived a good long life. I haven't seen any of Cherry's videos or live streams. They don't come up. I went there like 2 days ago, and I think I found her shorts or something. For some reason, I don't know what happened. Maybe she just said, screw you two. I don't know. We'll find out. So, 10 is plenty. Okay, you got room for 10, huh? They get pretty good size and they spread at the top. They really go crazy, growing really tall. So you got to constantly cut them back, and then they'll start making berries at a lower level. But once they get way the hell up there, you got to get a wire hook. It's got like a small wire like that. It's tied to a wooden pole, so you can reach up behind the berry individually and pull them off. So I'll make you one if you don't have one when I get over there. I come to see you. My father-in-law was climbing up in the mango tree this morning, getting the mango out of the tree. I don't know if I recorded him or not. If I did, I've got a video of it on my phone. I forgot if I made a video of him. I've been recording different stuff all day long. I've been so busy today, guys. Busy. We washed the truck, we washed the quad, the motorcycles, 2 of the motorcycles, the chariot.
Girls, we have to win.
Mine.
Okay.
And the last layer, just like that.
Anyway, we washed the vehicles. We got the female bad boy out of the pen and got her down to the neighbors. She's already bred tonight, and they're going to breed her again. They bred her this afternoon. They'll probably let her go again tonight, and then maybe 2 times tomorrow, and then we'll bring her back home. She'll be impregnated. So, and then we can start the countdown starting tomorrow, which is the, 3rd? Tomorrow's the 3rd, yeah. So tomorrow is the 3rd, so it'll be 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. So September, October, November, 3rd week from the 3rd, which would make it the 24th plus 3 days. So the 27th of November, she will have birth again with new babies. All right. Okay, I don't know why I get taken to 20-year-old Thai girls. I'm banned from those by LDR. You better stop going to those channels then, Stone. Because what if your LDR comes in my channel? She sees you going visiting those young Thai girls, those 20-year-olds. Wow. She might have some words for you. I'm going to check her channel after this live. Okay, good. Her loss, after 12 months on a channel, I give a $500 super. Wow. 12 months. Wow. Very nice, Stone Cold. Jeff Bab says, Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be right at Thanksgiving, right? That's when she'll have her new set of babies. Hopefully this time we'll get 12. We'll give one away and we'll decide what to do. We're considering putting a piggery up at Papong's property up here in the mountain. He's got some hectares up there. We're thinking about building a house, probably the size we built this one, maybe a little bit bigger for him and Mama, and put them in the mountain. They want to live up there, out of the village. We'll put them up there. They'll have water. We'll give them solar. This one, I'm really throwing this one around on what I want to do with the solar, because we have an inverter that's a 4,200 watt inverter available at a good price, but it's a 24 volt DC. And the lady down here, Indai, Rosalind, you guys know her, she has a 25.6 volt battery, and she has 3 solar panels that she's going to give Charm a good deal on. Did you buy the panels already? Yes? Yes? Okay, she bought them. So we have 3 720 or 725 watt panels we got to go pick up and bring here to the house. And I may just have Nonong put them on my rooftop here. We'll see. I'm tossing it around right now because I really want a full system 51.2 volt DC battery. The little 24 volt batteries ain't worth a hoot. They're freaking garbage. 25.6 volt batteries, they're only 100 amp hour. So if you want to have some power at night, you need 4 of those to give you 10,000 watts of power. I'm burning through more than that here at night if I run the aircon. You know, I'd rather get some better batteries, and I'd rather just have one big one or 2 big ones to put down there so that it has a full system of power. As it is right now, if I put a little system like that, it may not even run the aircon all night. But here you don't really need an aircon all night. Maybe you only need an aircon for 3 or 4 hours in the evening. It's all charming. I use ours for. Don't send any money, Stone. We love you anyway. That's right. 50 is 50, Stone Cold. Oh, $50. Okay. I thought I was about to get 500. I'm messing with you. Yep. Small fish is sweet. Yes, it is. You know that, huh? You know that, Stone Cold? Yeah, I'm powering. Yeah, and I'm powering PK's house. He's got the lights on up there. All his lights on his house. He's running his refrigerator. So I'm powering his house. I'm powering the greenhouse. I'm powering the shed down here where they're working. The new house, the Becca house, already getting power from me here. And I got my house all on power. So I'm going to separate the Becca house. Is going to have its own system. A 4,000 watt might be enough. It's going to be the batteries that are important, that I get her enough batteries there to be able to run an aircon or a hot kettle or a microwave or the things that people want to run when you rent a place. You don't want to be short of power and have no power. So I may even do a backup switch going from my house to there, like a push-pull, so they can be on her system or they can switch to my system. Sort of like I have a breaker on my wall out here that I was using for the 2 systems. I might move it down there so we can switch between my system and its own system to make sure we have plenty of power. Because I'm getting ready to add more panels to mine, and I want to add 1 or 2 more batteries to my system here. I'm considering it. It's all mega power. Oh, he's around, Jap. He's in his house down there, laying in his douillon. He's okay now. So, yeah, I'm gonna be powering a lot of buildings up. But the key is to get her on her own power down there in that house. And then the second thing would be to set the captain's cabin up on, even if I do a 3,000 watt system there, that'll teach him to learn how to control his own power. He won't be on my power. So if he runs out, he needs to learn how to control it, you know? So that might be even a better deal than having him coming off my power, because I don't know what loads he's running down there. I have no idea. Just charging a few phones, 2 or 3 phones, maybe cameras, stuff like that. He's got running a fan at night, at least one. I know he's got 1 fan, and he's got a small refrigerator down there, and lighting. So I don't know what all he's powering, what the full load is. I guess I could put it on a meter so I could see exactly what he's using, and judge by that what I'm going to need for the Becca house, because she's going to be using at least the same amount of power. Only she'll probably have an aircon. She said she doesn't use aircon much, so we'll see. Yeah, and if no one's in the Becca house, then it's no big deal, you know. Nobody's renting there, then it's empty, it's empty. He's been to the Canadian Beaver, now he's missing in action. What guy? Where's PK? Oh. Yeah, he's been to the Canadian Beaver. He went with me. 4,000 solar system, Michael. We're looking right now. How much is the inverter we're getting, Charm?
14.
Okay, I'm getting a great deal, guys. This is like secondhand, but new. Okay, they bought it, not going to use it. The 4,000 watt inverter is 14,000. The battery, the 25.6 volt 100 amp hour battery, one piece only, plus 3 solar panels. How much you pay? 35? What'd you pay her today, hon?
Wait. Wait.
Hold on a second. Charm's got the numbers. We calculated it because the panels are 6, 7,
32,600.
22,000?
32.
32,600 for one battery and 3 solar panels. 32,600 plus 14, that's already 46,000. And it doesn't have enough power. 3 725 watt panels. You need 6 panels. You need 4,200 watts. Yep. You need 6 panels. So I got to buy 3 more panels. And right now the 725, 6 are running 7,200 each. So I got to buy 3 more of those. That's another 21,000. And then I'm going to need at least 3 more batteries. And those are running 19,000 each right now. So 38, 57, 57 plus another 21, 78,000 on top of the 40 something already. So 120,000 without breakers, without wire so far. I got to get breakers and wire too. So anyway, you're probably looking overall 130, 140,000 for a 4,000 watt system. Wedding very cheap here, Stone, cheap budget. Oh yeah, weddings are good here. They're cheap here. Stone Cold said, I nominated you, Mike, for Best YouTube Burger Review 2026. YouTube Burger Review, huh? Thank you. 1 star, if you had the Becca house tied to yours, could you use it to boost your charge when it's not occupied? No, I cannot use her power, her solar panels. You're saying feed the solar power, somehow those panels back up to my system. Yeah, if I run a whole new set of wires up here and from that house and plug the wires into my system, that would work. That would add 4,000 watts of power to my system if I did that. That'd be a little tricky, but I could do it. You just run an extra set of wires, and then put a breaker in them. Yeah, we could do it. Whoa, what happened to your finger? You burnt it.
With
Yikes.
the pan that Mama scrubbed.
You guys be more careful when you're cooking, okay? Yeah, weddings are cheaper. Hello, Marie. How are you? Michael says $3,000. Okay, maybe I'll go bigger. Yeah, you got to go bigger than 4,000. If you're going to have a home here in the Philippines, I would go, if you're going to have a decent sized home, I'm at 12 kW, but I'm only running 8,900 watts right now. That's how much power wattage I have coming from panels. I want to up it with I want to go another 10 panels, 700 watt panels or 660 watt panels, and throw all the way up to over almost 15,000 watts coming into my 12,000 watt system. That will give me enough power on rainy days and inclement weather to get my batteries charged up all the way, 100%. That's my goal. And then I want to add an additional 16 kW battery. Right now I'm at 28,667 watts. I want to add another 16,000 watt battery. 16,000 watts is going to give me 44,000 watts. And then I'm going to see if I have issues with, once I up the panels and put one more battery, I should have no issues in rainy weather. None. I should be able to run, my system should be fine, freezer's on. The other day, heavy clouds, I ran the generator for 6 hours. We had no sun. I was at 36% and power was dropping. Could I turn on one freezer? No power. Couldn't even run one freezer with the cloud cover. So I fired the generator up. Last night, let the batteries charge up. They ended up, I got up to 73% last night. Today, I'm up to 85%, 85% right now. Doing good today. So it's kind of hot and humid, sticky. If it doesn't cool down, I'll turn the aircon on for an hour or two. All right. $3,000, what is that? 180,000? Yeah. I would start with about $5,000, Michael. I would plan on a $5,000 system, and I can guide you in what to buy to make it happen for that price. The 5,000, right now I'm at Wow. I'm at more than that. I'm at 400, with what I have at 8,900 watts of power on panels. And my full system right now, I'm at about 450,000 right now on my system. And I'm going to up it 7 panels at 7,000 per panel. Okay, basically that's 49 more thousand. And then the battery is 113,000. So 170,000 more I got to spend with wiring and breaker. I get another 170,000 in panels and battery to bring my system up to where I'll have a lot of power. I won't have to worry. And then if I don't have enough at that point, I'll add another battery. I'll have plenty of panels to power them all up. That's my goal. I don't care if it costs me 700,000, as long as I have enough power to power anything I want. I don't want to be short of power anytime. I want to run aircon in my room, the kids' room, a guest room, the Becca house. I want to run freezers, keep my business going, run freezers and stuff. And I want to just live comfortable without having a bill, electric bill. And if I lived in the city right now, running everything I run, I would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 40,000 pesos per month with everything I'm running. 30 to 40,000 a month. So you figure, even if you got a 500,000 watt system, you're going to save a lot of money over time. So it's better. Good morning, Sir Luke. Michael says you could use panels to charge your batteries. Yeah, you can. That's what I do. They run through my inverter. So you cannot hook a solar panel directly up to a battery. Michael, don't do that ever. The reason is because even though a solar panel, they may say it puts out 12 volts, right? 12 volts DC panel. When you look at the output of that panel in full sun, it's 18 volts. Put that on 18 volts on a 12 volt battery. Normally you're charging a 12 volt battery at maximum 14.3 volts. Okay, and it'll charge you up to about 13.1. 12.9 to 13.1 will be a full charge on a lead acid battery, or on most of your lithium batteries, okay? 25.6 if you got a 24 volt battery, it'd be 25.6. When you go and throw something like an 18 volt battery on a 12 volt system, you're gonna burn your battery up real quick. You'll be lucky if it lasts you a week. It'll overheat and burn that battery right up, bam, gone. Lithium batteries are a little more forgiving, but you still need to run a charge controller, always. Have a charge controller. If you're not, like I have a hybrid inverter, mine is on-grid, off-grid, 12,000 watt, Solus, is the name of it, Solus, hybrid inverter, okay? I can hook my generator up to it, I can hook grid power to it, and I can have it run off my solar. I can be on or off grid and have my generator also feeding power to it, which will charge up my batteries. But the reason I don't do it is because the electronics are very sensitive. And my generator is not regulated to give you steady power at a certain voltage, okay? Unless I go through my AVR. I have a 1500 AVR that I use for all the freezers and stuff to make sure that when I run the generator, the power doesn't fluctuate. It stays steady for my inverter freezers and my inverter refrigerator. Like I told PK today, I said, hey, he needs to buy a secure AVR. I'll show you what they look like. If you guys are going to have small appliances and you're running off of a generator, at times you need this guy right here. Hold on. Hold on. You need this called Secure. It's an AVR. My refrigerator right now is plugged into it. Okay, plugged in the wall, plugged into it. It's an automatic voltage regulator to regulate the voltage so that my inverter, freezer, refrigerator here does not burn up. For every appliance you have in your house, you need to have an AVR. This one is a smaller one. It's big enough. This refrigerator runs perfect off of it. Okay. But you want to run your TV? You need one for your TV. Okay. You want to run computers? You got them for the computers. You need an AVR later if you're going to run a generator at any time because the power is never, ever stable. Okay. And I'm going to show you the other one I have here. This AVR, because what's nice about this one is, turn it off. This one has a 110 slot right here, 110 volt, and has three 220 slots, 3 of them. Okay, it regulates the voltage for you. It holds it steady, and this is a 1500 FVR voltage regulator. I think it's frequency voltage regulator. Does all frequency and voltage regulator. 1500. So this one is able to handle. You can run your whole house off this AVR. You can run because it's about 1500 watt. I can run the aircon, which is an inverter. I can run freezer. I can run ref. All of it. Basically, if you get a bigger one, a 3000, you can run your whole house off of it. You can hook that up to all incoming power. And even though I'm on solar right now, I have this on because we ran the generator the other day. And I don't want to run a generator without a voltage regulator. That's why I have the one over here hooked up to the TV as well. We're not going to, I don't know when I'm going to have to run the generator, and I don't want to take a chance on forgetting about it and then ending up with an issue, a problem with it. Sleeping, huh? Yeah. Be ready to go out in the hen house in 2 more days. Let me see if any more are hatching now. I don't think so. Nope, no more hatching yet. We had one hatched out today, got all the way beak out of the shell and it died. I just want to see where we're at with power. Okay, we're at 79%. We're still good. We have power. I had karaoke going yesterday and only had 72% power and ran karaoke and everything. We still had power all night. Uh-oh. Speaking of power, my battery's almost dead on my phone. I need my charger. My battery's almost dead. Okay, 2%. Wow. All right, 1 p.m. here. We're 7 hours. Oops. What happened? Quit charging, Micah. Oh, the charger's no good. 7 hours behind the Philippines. Brian says, ask Roy how cheap a wedding is. Wow, does Roy, what's he going to tell us, Brian? How cheap was it for him? It's not the wedding, it's the reception. That's right. Levi had a nice wedding for under $3,000. Wow. I spent 15,000 peso. Charm, what did we spend on our wedding? When we got married, how much money did we spend? 6,000 for us. We're cheap too, yep. Luke Rose says, yep, send me the details. It's really cheap, Luke. You just, you get baptized. If you're not a Catholic, you go get baptized in the Catholic Church. And that's very cheap. Okay, to get baptized, you pay the priest, 500 or 1,000 pesos. And then you tell the priest you'd like to get married. And then you buy a small amount of foods for close family. And you do a mayor wedding. You go to the mayor and you do what we call a civil wedding at the city hall. And the mayor will wed you. It's all legal. You'll be wedded by the mayor. If you don't want a church wedding, you don't have to get baptized in the Catholic Church either if you're not Catholic. You can just go get wed and the mayor will wed you. And then it's very, very cheap. The mayor's nothing, right? They don't cost nothing, I don't think. You can give them a little something if you want, but yeah, they don't cost anything. I really don't know why. I only drink coffee, huh? Me, I drink beer. Mayor, Barangay Hall, spend more on food, Luke. That's right. Bolo, we did not go fishing today. These are fish from my other boat, the Queen Charm boat. Charm's getting ready to put these in the freezer. They got a nice, big, nice flounder there, some blue crab, some bula-bulao, some buka-bukao. We got a lot of fish there, guys. We went and picked mangoes today. We got a big tub of mangoes here. We got Indian mango, yellow mango. This is Indian mango. We got yellow mango. We got pineapple one today. I got off the pineapple bush. I was just going to stand it up and wrap the leaves around it, and the whole thing came off. It was already turning yellow at the bottom. So they start coming off. This is the one I got today. Got this one today. It's fresh. I'm going to take the top off of this when it turns yellow. We'll take the top off, and then we'll plant these two tops right here and see how they do. I may even split it and see if I can make two out of each one, 2 and 2. Make 4 pineapple plants. We'll see. I'll try it. Jap's entire wedding is on a short video. Yeah, the 15-second video. That's right. Your partner wouldn't have any of that, Luke? Well, you've probably got the wrong partner, Luke. Your partner should be looking after you. She says, say, yes. You know what? Let's save money. Let's not pay a lot for a wedding so we can have more for what we need to do with our money. You know, she should work with you. She shouldn't be like that, negative about how much she's spending. Why would you want to spend a bunch of money on a wedding? You know, the women who want that, they know because they're marrying a foreigner, they're taking advantage of you. Okay, and I know you have a daughter with her and you're doing all this and that and the other, but you know what? A woman who truly loves you won't want to spend a bunch of money on a wedding. She'll want to go as cheap as possible. You guys can just call me Father Mike tonight. Oh, it looks like it, huh? But anyway, if a woman here in the Philippines tries to make you spend a bunch of money on a wedding, you probably got the wrong woman. Okay? She's trying to show off her money. And that's probably not the right woman for you. You're probably starting off on the wrong foot. That's like a big old fat red flag facing you right there. I want a big wedding. I want you to spend 100,000 US dollars on a wedding. I want to invite the whole world to my wedding. I want a huge reception at the most expensive place in town. Screw that. You probably got the wrong woman. Honestly. You'll never, ever have peace. You'll always be this. You know, I was reading a Facebook post today that a guy made. And he was talking about, I guess he was over like, it's like keeping up with the Joneses in our country, you know, back in the U.S. The family always tries to keep up with what the neighbors have. And that is done a lot here in the Philippines. They want to always compare. Who is the richest? Who's the poorest? Who's the richest person in the barangay? You know, who gives a damn? Keep your money hidden, you know? Nobody needs to know what you got. What do you have? Yeah, sort of, kind of. What do you have?
Rice.
Rice?
What do you want?
Nothing. I'm good. I need rice. Then you know there's Chow King in there still.
I ate already.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Anyway, if they're trying to force you into a big old wedding, then that's a waste of money. No, I don't want that. That looks like poo-poo. Somebody diarrhea in the bowl?
What do you want? So I can cook.
Did somebody poop in that bowl?
You crazy.
Let's see. We're running the microwave. Let's see what the power's at after the microwave's done for 1 minute. I was at 84%. I'm just curious if it's going to drive it. Yeah, that's maybe drive down to 1600 watt. Maybe we'll see what it drops it to. I'll stick with 10K. I want everything plus a backup generator. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Backup generator will run you about, the generator alone, what's our generator cost? 15,000? A 5,000 watt generator. You buy them separate here. You don't buy them together. If you buy them together, you're kind of wasting money. You want to buy an engine mounted on a frame and belt drive like a 5 kVA generator. Okay, that's what we do. If you buy the all-in-one and you start having issues with it, it becomes very expensive to fix. But if you buy like we have, a motor
Jay, check mo.
I have a 25
Kuryente, Jay, ang
horsepower
battery, Jay.
water-cooled diesel engine
Check mo kuryente kung pila ka.
that runs a 5 kVA generator, okay, belt driven with 2 belts, 55-inch belts, or number 55, whatever it is here. That's how I power my house
May
up.
ilaw dyan eh.
And I had the generator running the other day. I ran all 2 freezers, the chiller, the refrigerator, and fans and lights. And I didn't turn on the aircon. It wasn't hot. It was cool, so I didn't run the aircon. But I had all the other major appliances going off my generator. Ran just fine. Maintained 237 volts, steady, really good. Yeah, 10K is plenty of money. Why waste the money? That's exactly right. She has to show shit off. You know, women are like, well, Luke, that's a red flag, buddy. You need to really start thinking about this relationship. If she needs to be a show off, to show off the money that you're earning to all of her friends and say, hey, look what I got. Dude, you think you can live with that? I know you got a daughter by her already, but damn, I'd be freaking throwing that red flag right in the garbage. A woman with you from the Philippines should be looking after you. Take care of your money. Reserve your money for you and her and the family, not to throw away like it's candy. A woman who wants to throw your money away like it's candy has got a problem. She's just showing off, okay? And all she wants the neighbors to think is, look how rich I am now. Dude, no good. 78? Went from 84 to 78 with a
Dahil
mic.
pang water.
I was just now at 84.
Hmm?
No, I'm just kidding. I was at 78 before you ran the microwave. Still at 78. Scooby-Doo, how are you, brother? Scuba, how much you got in your solar system total? Everything. You're only running one battery, right? You didn't buy a second battery yet. You're running one battery, 8 kW Solus inverter, and how many panels you got? 8,000 watts of panels or whatever you're running. What's your total price of your system, Scuba? I ain't joking. We went to Cebu. She wanted to take so many. I walked off at one point. I'm going to let our guide take photos of her on the beach. I was done. Damn. You know, you need to wake up to that, Luke. What's on?
My aircon for 1 minute.
Aircon? We'll put it on in a minute. In a minute,
No,
we'll put it on.
later.
Later, yeah, for a little bit. Whew. Weddings for the girl, huh? I'm glad I got a good woman. We spent like 6,000 pesos total. That was paying the priest and the food we bought. You know, we had a small reception area where they cooked the food right there at her mama's house. We set it up in the terrace of her mama's house. That's where our reception area was. And we had a civil wedding January 10th with the mayor. And then on March 10th, 3 months later, but March 10th, we had a church wedding. It didn't cost anything then. We just had the wedding because we'd already had the wedding and the reception. The second time, we just had a wedding. That was it, to be married in the church. It only cost, I don't know, 1,000 pesos. How much you give the priest for the wedding?
Nothing.
Nothing?
For the wedding.
I don't know.
I don't know. We gave him 500 or 1,000. Wasn't very much. But weddings don't cost you a lot of money here, guys. If you got the right woman, like Jap obviously does, I do, okay? You get the right woman, she's not going to want to throw money away at a wedding. She's going to say, why? Why do we need to do that? She's going to help you out. She's not going to screw you to where you have a lot less. You have $10,000 or $5,000 or $3,000 less in your pocket. Wow. What could you do with that towards buying a property? This big extravagant wedding is for the birds, guys. And if that's the way she wants it, you probably got the wrong woman. Probably got a wrong woman. Photos. Why you need photos? Take your camera and shoot some photos. Ask somebody to take your camera and shoot photos. You got a decent camera. Why do you need to spend $20,000 for a photographer? $10,000 for a wedding planner, or $20,000, $25,000 for a wedding planner. Why do you need to waste all your money? Just do a civil wedding. Pay the mayor. Don't give nothing to anybody. Just go out and get married. Just why you gotta go out and flash your money like you're Mr. Rich? You know, that's crazy. Yeah, it's for the girl, huh? Philippines is now higher than Singapore for electricity per kilowatt hour. Yeah, they're not cheap here. I was talking about Becca panels to your house. If you have extra inputs, I need to be specific since it takes time for you to get to the chat. Yeah, I can take Becca panels in the Becca house, and I could wire them up to my system. I could have them go to her system and have them go to my system as well. So when she's maxed out and her system shuts off, the power will be automatically be coming up to my system too and feeding power into my system. I can do that. Find the right girl, don't waste the money, buy land instead. Do something better with your money. Last bill was 301 kilowatt hours, $54. So that's 3,000 pesos. Wow. Wow. 301 kW, kilowatt hours. That's 301,000 watts for $54. Not bad. It's expensive though. My bill doubled last 2 months. Yeah. 25 years in America. My wife still unplugs everything. There you go. You got a good woman, Michael. We all know that. I got a good woman. Jeff's got a good woman. Sounds like Luke is about to fall into a trap. Stone cold too. You guys got to set your women straight, guys.
Like it like this.
I know. I will offer her that land instead of a princess wedding. She'd take that. I don't know if you need to offer her land yet, Stone Cold. Not until you know what you got. Because there's a lot of women, you give them the land and they say, adios, get the hell out of here. I don't want to be with you. They got what they want. They got a home, they got land and a home. You gave them security, you know, and that's all they're looking for. And if they can do it without you, without your money, if you're not a rich man, but you do enough to get them a house and lot, they don't need you no more. No money, no honey. Luke says, Philippines electric bills have always been high for me, as I have to use the aircon. British people are not built for hot climates. Get used to it, Luke. If you're going to be living here, get used to electric fan. Learn to go hang out in the malls during the daytime when it's super hot. If you're living near the city or anywhere near the city, just go to the mall. Here where I live, there ain't a mall. So go in the ocean, go swimming. You know? They have a lot of options. Yes. Same Jap and Stone. I think she'll take the house instead. You guys got the wrong women. I tell you that right now. You two are in trouble, okay? You two better start paying attention to the red flags. You sure better. Wow. Same here, Luke. I want to be comfortable and consistent power supply. That's what I want. Comfort and a consistent power supply. I don't want brownouts, ever. And what I got right now is I have Wi-Fi and I have no brownouts. It's beautiful. Perfect. I thought mechanical AVRs preferred to solid state. It's up to you what you want. These are working pretty good for me. I'm having no issues with them. I love them. The 1500 I got there, I've had it for about 4 years now. Still working perfect. The little small ones, the 250s, the little small ones are only like 280 pesos on Shopee, and they handle my inverter refrigerator. Believe it or not, the power's going through that right now, going to that big refrigerator sitting over here. Okay, it's power refrigerator, no issues. It never fluctuates. It never gets hot. It never burns out. I've been running it like that forever. I took it off a while back. I took it off because Charm said, well, we don't need it. We're not running a generator. And I fired up the generator. We had to go put it back on again. Yeah. Who cares about the lamb when you're dead, Luke? I'll borrow the Becca house plans. Okay, it's very simple. I can draw them to you on a piece of paper. That's how I drew them. There are no plans. The plans are right here in your head. I'll pass them along to you. Wait till I'm done. If you like it, I will show you how to do it. I hope I'm dreading getting married. I don't really like people that much to be honest. Yeah, I think you need to have a chat with your future wife because I think she's making a big mistake by trying to suck out a bunch of money on an expensive wedding that lasts one day. One day. And you just wasted 100,000 pesos. 120,000, 150,000 pesos. Gone. You get some of it back because when you throw the weddings here, if you've got a wedding where you invite a bunch of people, your ninongs and ninongs, when you invite a bunch of people and you have a bunch of people to signatory on your marriage certificate and they're all giving you money, donations, and then you do a song dance, and everybody comes up and pins money on you, you end up with 30 or 40,000 back. You spend 150,000, you end up with 30 or 40,000 back. So you still end up with, 60 to 100,000 out of your pocket. It's still a lot of money. So you might want to consider really thinking hard about your wedding. What can you do yourself? Do you have a friend who's a school teacher who can host the party and be the speaker? Tell them what you want instead of hiring a party planner and paying huge money for them. Buy a bunch of artificial flowers and decorate yourself instead of paying a decorator to come in and, there's another 30,000 for decorations that you don't even get to keep.
No, ours is different because our wedding is broke.
Is what?
Remember our wedding?
Yeah, we did a group wedding in the church.
That's why it's cheap.
There were a lot of people getting married same time.
We had like carousel. You can spend like 100,000 something.
100,000, yeah. And a mayor's wedding is how much?
That's cheap also.
Mayor's cheap.
Because only food.
Civil wedding.
Food only.
Just have a reception. That's cheaper. You might spend 15,000 on food. So it's better to do a wedding at the mayor's office than come home and have a reception and invite everybody to be at the reception at whatever time you're having it. That's much better. A lot of alcohol going out the door, guys. So count on a lot of alcohol. Yeah, you love people. And I don't do rats. Yep. 2%. Yeah, I had to. I know, Jeff, but I want my daughter to have something when I'm gone. She won't have to worry for nothing. I
Get my
know.
other like this.
Probably mom was washing it.
No?
Then look under the bed. Oh, okay.
I wanna get that.
Don't buy anything you're not prepared to walk away from.
I
Exactly.
wanna get that.
Buy what you're ready to walk away from. Because you may not have it. If your wife says get the hell out, what are you gonna do? What, son? What are you talking about? He wants his bottle? Hold on. Why do you need 2 bottles?
You want to put now water.
Oh. There you go, son. Where's your nipple?
Here. Here.
Use it. All right. MJ is able to make his own milk now. That's good. That's very good, MJ. I can be at Stone, but I don't trust Easy in person. All right. Roy did a cheap provincial wedding, mostly food expense. Yeah. That's good. That's the way to do it. Yeah, people do hide their true selves online. Then they come back and sneak and bite you in the ass later. They trick you into believing that they're all that in a cookie too, and the next thing you know,
Why no
you're getting screwed by
100?
it. What, hun?
100.
100? That's enough right there. That's 240. Okay.
This
Same with that one.
is
It's 240. That is 225. Okay, good. You got room for the powder to go in. Seem like a good guy, Luke. Gooey McDougal, what's up, my man? Rumor has it he had been smelling up and they saw on Facebook. He is not smart. Ooh, I don't know who you're talking to, Gooey. I don't see much of his posts. I don't watch everything he posts. I don't know what's going on. Someone told me he's not even with that girl anymore. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys. I can't tell you because I don't know. I saw him tonight. I kind of mentioned something about, oh, you're going to go with Norberto to Panay Island, to Antique. He's going to introduce you to some sexy real ladies, huh? And he's kind of laughing. So I said, yeah, I heard you're not with that girl anymore. And he laughed some more. So he's not revealing.
It's private.
He's not revealing what he's doing, guys. He just wants the private life. He don't want people always yakking about him. So I don't know about all this other stuff you're talking about. For an extra $250, you can ask the mayor to not sign the marriage contract. This trick helped my uncle, his house from the divorce. So he had bought a house and lot, or was getting ready to. He asked the mayor not to sign it, so he wasn't legally married to her. And when she told him to kiss her ass, he said, I'm not married to you. That's a good one. I am the most loyal person you ever meet. You get one chest me, that's it. My own twin brothers are dead to me. Wow. Hello, True Seeker guy. Mr. Bot Bro, how are you? I don't know who lives in a pineapple under the sea. I have no clue. I've never heard of that term before. So I ain't that forgiving. Give me $5,000. I can make that a reality, Luke. I do, Mr. Bot. One chance loyalty is a bit of an oxymoron, Luke. People stuff up. Most loyal. Father Mike the preacher. Yeah, I got to keep my mouth shut sometimes because certain people don't want you to talk about them. It's okay. Let's not talk about them. My partner is great. She'd prefer the house. Of course you would. You know what I do, Luke? Is why don't you just slow things down? Don't come over here and jump right into everything. Come over here and spend. I mean, you've been gone. She's here. You got a daughter here. By her. Okay? People all over the world have kids by other people. You need to come put boots on the ground and sit down and figure out, live with her and make sure, live for a year. Don't get married. For a year. Just live with her and see what kind of person she is. By the end of a year, you should know, okay, whether that's the woman you want to be your wife or if it's better just to give support to your daughter and move on and find someone else. Give it a year. Give it 2. You know, Filipinos here, they date 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, and then they get married. They don't date 1 year and get married, generally, okay? They normally date for a period of time. 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. And then they get married. They make sure that what they're going to marry is who they want to be with. They live together. They fight. They get over it. They fight again. They get over it. They're like a regular couple all the time, living together. Everybody fights. Everybody gets over it. Okay? But you may fight and not get over it. She may not get over it. Then what do? You're already married. Boom, you're gone. But if she's not married to you, you move on. And then you can find someone else. So don't lock yourself in before you're positive that that's what you want. That's what I would do anyway. Do you have to do counseling with the preacher to get married there? Yes, Josh, you must. Not with the preacher. Counseling is usually done at the LGU level, the local government unit. They've got some people there that you have to go like a classroom, seminar. I don't know how many days you got to do seminar, hon? 7? 5, 7. It depends on where you're at. Depends on where you're at. They will tell you how many days you need to go to the seminar, and you have to attend in order to get married. Okay, it's a requirement. Okay.
We didn't do that.
We didn't do it because they didn't have that thing. It wasn't that way back then when Charm and I got married. They asked we had to go to a counselor, and they basically just asked us. They asked me and they asked Charm the same question. What's the definition of love? They wanted to hear what your definition of love was. That was it. That's all they asked us. And then we got married. So nowadays you got to go to a seminar several days in a row or some crap. I don't know. I don't know anymore the rules on that, but it depends on where you live. You can ask like Roy, he just got married, right? You ask people who just got married how many days of a seminar they had to go to. And again, it's going to depend where you live. and what the requirements are where you live in that city or that barangay or that mayor's requirement or whoever. It's going to be a requirement. It's not the same everywhere in the Philippines. So I'll go down to City Hall or whatever it is, but we would have a great party though. There you go. Just have a party afterwards. Listen to the preacher, but you don't have to listen to a preacher. You don't go to a preacher for the counseling, for the seminar. You're going to somebody that works at City Hall who's giving a lesson on whatever they teach you about, they want you to know about marriage. Okay. So you got to listen to it. You got to sit there and listen to it. True Seeker can give you $5,000 to do what? Do your own. Think, Mr. Luke. Hopefully you only get married once, so make it memorable. That's right. I don't think anyone on this channel is fake, Luke. Pretty genuine people like the host. Thank you. Jap says, Stone, I have a shit wedding, but I own 2 properties. There you go, see? Charm and I had a simple wedding, and we own a lot of properties. It's about the woman looking out for you. That's the whole thing. You got a good woman, she looks out for you. She looks out for your family, you, any kids, the family. She's there for you. She's there to make sure you don't waste money because she knows what it's going to take to manage the money and keep the family together. So women are pretty good at it here. Johan, how are you? Hello, Johan. She's the only person I would marry. Then when I met her, I told her I would make her my wife. Okay, well, it looks like you're stuck with her then, Luke. So if she wants to spend money, get used to it. Make a lot of money. Yep. My wife does. Hey, Rick, how are you, Rick? Yes, you have to attend a pre-marriage seminar, only one day, but it's all day going by Roy's experience, and one part of it is religion. Okay, so there you go. You heard it from Stone Cold. I don't know the answer, how many days you got to go. I think Charcel and... Huh? 10 days. I think Charcel and Darwin did 10 days. Everywhere is different, guys, so I cannot tell you. All I know is that it is a requirement in some areas that you do some type of seminar, and I don't know the period of time because it differs everywhere. Okay? It differs. It's like going to get your license at the LTO. One wants this, one wants that. You know, I heard you go to QC, get your license at the LTO and QC. No ACRI card required. I hear you go. I know you go to Las Piñas. I had to show my ACRI card. Masbate, got to show your ACRI card. Some place that in Legazpi that we know a person went had to show ACRI card. They wouldn't accept the receipt for it. Got to have the card. So whatever, you know. Anyway. Okay, so Stone Cold says one day. I'd take that with a grain of salt because I know relatives that have done longer already. I know somebody did 5 days. I know Charcel, I'm pretty sure her and Darwin did 10 days. And I think you just need to, depends on where you live, the requirement. What's up, Rick? How are you? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Yep, you have standards. That's right. Double Knot Spy. Hello, hello. Most Phil have empty pocket syndrome. Never save bank or keep any money. Spend it all anyways. Or spend it all always. Yeah. Most of them are like that. I'm lucky I got a different one. We got bank accounts. We got bank accounts for the kids. We got bank accounts for us. We got several. I mean, we like to save money. We like to save up our money, and then we like to buy something nice with it. You know, look for the best deal on land or whatever. Like I keep joking with Charm, hey, we need another truck. She's like, no, we don't. This one's good for 10 more years. And she's right. There's nothing wrong with the truck. Keep it for 10 more years. Just do maintenance on it and it's fine. Yeah, not long ago I changed all the oils. I got like, I think 10,000 plus kilometers left to go on my oil change. It's good to go. All my fluids are up. Everything's good. Brakes are good. So if things start to go bad, I automatically will take them and get them fixed. Or do it myself. Get it done. Seminar is easy now, 1 hour and done like 13 AVs and no mention of money or income. It's easy now. All right. I saw somebody advertising on Facebook, a company that will walk you through and do the 13A visa. I was going to contact them and ask them what's the cost, because I know mine, to do my 13A visa, you got to do it twice. You got the probationary, and then you got the final. And they charged me, the attorney charged me 15,000. How much she charged us total, Charm? 15 the first time, right? And then she wanted another 10,000 the second time.
For what?
The attorney with the 13A visa. I think it's total like 25,000 we spent.
Las Piñas.
Huh?
That's in Las Piñas, right?
Yeah, that was the attorney of Dr. Zarate. Yeah. She charged 15,000, was supposed to be for both times. But then when it came for the second time, she said, I'm sorry, it's not enough money. I need to be paid another. We had to pay, I forgot we paid 8 or 10,000 more. So it ended up being more money than we initially had agreed to. Yeah, you got a great wife too, Jap. Melody's an awesome lady. You got lucky like I did. Michael says, let the birds fly. One of my LDR friends did a big lavish wedding, and I think that has got her into her head. Well, you might want to get it out of her head. And the easiest way to get out of her head is say, look, you know what? I don't have a lot of money. And you either now help me to look after the little bit we got, or it's going to all be gone. And we're going to be a broke couple. So you need to start with the wedding and go from there and see what she does. No money, no honey. So that may be what she's looking at. You no money and her giving you nothing. She'll have one big lavish fling and pew, bye-bye. Take the house and lot and run. Not Jethro, a.k.a. double not spy. Josh says, I had a lady here that had been married for years. She left her husband and then found out he had never signed a marriage certificate. Wow. That is cool. Cool. That is pretty awesome. I like that. If I ever get married again, I'm going to do that. I'll skip the signature. Or write it with invisible ink. Ink that disappears. Write it with ink that disappears. Then, gone. No signature, no marriage. Wow, that's a great idea. It's the family sometimes, Mike. They love a party. They Sean, pasta spaghetti, love a party, yeah. Yeah, the family does do that. They do it here too. We love parties. You know, everybody loves parties. But if we say, like my birthday coming up, right? If Charm says, hey, you know what? Let's just go to the resort. Just us, the family. We'll go to the resort. We'll have lunch. We'll buy a birthday cake. We'll celebrate at the resort. We'll go swimming. Spend the night. Spend one night at the resort. And then next day we'll come back home. We might do something like that. To me, that's a good birthday present. You know, I don't need to have 100 people over here, because what I see here, and it's the truth, is that you'll buy a big Leishon baboy, you'll have another pig, you'll cut up and use it to serve all the other dishes. You'll have chicken, fried chicken, adobo chicken, you'll have shrimp and crab, and you'll go all out on food. You'll have a big food party, right? And then everybody comes, and they're all feeding their face and grabbing food to take home, and no one says thank you. It's like, I just look at these people and go, what the hell? They don't even say thank you. That's sad. That's like the next time you go, never mind. Let's just go to the resort and have a party ourselves with our family. They're not going to thank you for the food anyway. They're not going to appreciate it. They have a full tummy, and for the next day, they're happy as hell. Off they go. I ain't bother saying thank you half the time. They never bring you a gift. Ever. Nobody ever brings you a gift. Never. They only come to partake and take. That's it. That's here. That's a birthday party here. That's a fact. Yep. My kids will give me something. My wife will give me something. But everybody coming to the party, They give you nothing. They barely, some of them won't even say thank you. Some of them won't even say happy birthday to you. The latecomers, they'll just come up and eat the food and go. It's disgusting. I just want to shut the gate on them, you know? Anyway, Maria said, Mike, how many hours difference between France and the Philippines? Well, right now I am Sunday evening, 8:40 p.m., Marie. 8:40 p.m. in the Philippines. What time is it there? You are Saturday morning, right? You're early. You're Saturday morning early. We're Saturday morning. We're Saturday, or no, you're Saturday. I think you're Saturday night. I don't know what you are now. We're Sunday evening, 8:40. What, son? Tiger's right here. A spider? Well, get the shoe and kill it. It's dead already. Mama killed it already. Mama already killed the spider, son. I'm not married, just 13 years together so far. No entrapment. That's good. Because if anything ever happens, you guys have a bad fight, you can just walk away. It's easy enough. I'm married. I got a 13A visa. Anything happens to us, I've got to go back to tourist visa immediately. First thing upon breakup is I have to go tell them, hey, I'm no longer married. You can't use a 13A visa. I know guys that use a 13A visa and they're not married anymore. I know a guy who's working and I think he's only got a 13A. He does not have a work permit. And this certain individual might find himself in a lot of trouble pretty soon. That could be a very bad thing because they can revoke your 13A. He's not married. He's married, but his wife is over in Cebu. And all the kids are with him. And they can't get divorced. So that's not the thing. And if they find out, hey, where's your work permit? Because now you need that work permit. I used to think you could work with a 13A visa. And then I found out, lo and behold, you cannot work with a 13A. You can, but you still got to go get the work permit. You got to go to the Dole and get a work permit, okay, to work. You can't just start working. I thought you could, and I'm glad I've stopped everything. I'm not doing anything now. You guys aren't seeing me pull nets. I'm not going to do anything that can be construed as doing work in the Philippines. Nothing. I'm not married. All right. Gooey McDougal says, I had some spoiled canned tuna, so my master bathroom has had a brown out for 2 days. That's pretty nasty, Gooey. Jeff Babb is on tourist visa. Yep. Josh, can you get 13A by not signing a marriage document? No. No, because they're going to verify your signatures on there. You're not going to get a 13A visa if you didn't sign the marriage certificate. It don't work that way. Hello, Jimmy John. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Jimmy Rick says, hey, Jimmy John. Hello. 13A is a marriage visa stone. That's right. You got to have the marriage certificate signed by both parties. There was a couple in the States did that. I hear MJ. Hey, big man. Yeah, MJ was crying about a spider. Me wanting me to come kill a spider. Hello, Marie says hello to Jimmy. Hi, Marie. Mr. Jackson says, Mike, I'm wondering who's the richest person on Masbate Island? I don't know. It's got to be the mayor. No, it's got to be the governor. The old governor. Tony Coe. The old governor, the last governor we had. His son is the governor now. Richard Coe is the governor now. He's the richest man on the island. He owns Coe Ferries. I think he owns Isarog, Bicol Bus. He owns a lot. He owns a lot of land. He owns a lot of everything. He is probably the richest man today on Masbate Island. The Coe family is the richest family on Masbate Island. Our mayor is pretty rich too. He and his wife are pretty rich too. I think all the mayors are pretty rich. So, but the governor is the wealthiest man on Masbate Island by far. There you go. You got the answer. The governor's father. Because right now it's Richard Coe is the son and he's the governor. and Tony Coe's, Richard Coe's the governor. We got another guy as the vice governor who's like their family friend. The daughter is the mayor of Masbate, I think, city. I think she's the mayor. The whole family, the wife was the vice governor before. Tony Coe was the governor's wife, was the vice governor. Now they're down, and their son Richard took over, and he's got another vice governor under him. I forgot who it is. I try not to keep up with all the politics. It's just you overhear all the politics anyway because you live here. So anyway, someone's getting married. Congrats. Yeah, Luke's going to get married soon. Karaoke wedding. Mr. Jackson says, hey, Rick, no wedding for Rick. Not yet anyway. Expat Philippines says, bloody hell, was on the phone. Well, you're married too. Charles, you're married. I do believe you're married, right? Anyway, do you have a 13A or do you have SRRV? Sorry, just got back, had a call. Okay, Flynn TV, good evening. With an Aussie, hey, Lon TV. Hello, Rick. Josh says, full stone cold. That's very deceptive, Josh, but a former risk insurance that worked for him. Yeah, hello, Expat Life. Hello, Josh. All right, everybody's here tonight, huh? All right, more Mr. Luke. Okay, I'll stop. Thanks for your business. Yeah, I say 2-year rule before marrying. That's a good idea. Get the fighting done if you can, and try to make sure it's going to be a smooth relationship. Otherwise, it could be a rocky relationship you might not enjoy, you know? I stayed for 1 year, 6 months during COVID. Well, you've done 1 year, 6 months during COVID. Now come here and do 2 years with no COVID, and then get married to her. I think that'd be great for you, Luke. I really do. And just tell her, say, look, I talked to my friend Mike, and Mike says that we should just live together for 2 years. What's the rush to getting married? Anyway, what's the big deal? Filipinos go 3, 5, 7 years before they marry. Why is it when a foreigner comes along, it's got to be tomorrow? You know, just ask her that. Why is our wedding got to happen so quick? I think we should date a few more years. Let's get used to each other. We've been apart for a long time. We need to get back together and get used to each other again before we jump and get married. Because we might find out after a year that we're not compatible anymore. And we don't want to be together. So just tell her that. Yeah. I got a little bit of experience, Luke. This is my 4th marriage. I'd say I got a little bit of experience with women, a little bit of experience in the Philippines. So, because even my first girlfriend was a big snowball, just liar, liar, pants on fire. Everything about her was a lie. And it took me a year to find all this out, okay? It took me a while. First month I kind of suspected, but after a year I knew it. And I was like, you know what? This ain't never gonna work. So I left. But the first time I left, I didn't know anything. I came here, I didn't know a thing. I was like, take a guy out of California who's never watched YouTube about the Philippines and throw him in the Philippines, okay? Make your way. That was me. And I made my way. And you see me today. So you learn, I call it the school of hard knocks, right? You learn by the school of hard knocks. Charm singing. Got a karaoke going on in the bedroom. Wow. Slow things down is exactly what I'm thinking. That's right. Slow it down. Come over. Do it like Filipinos do it. Like the Filipino guys. You see them, they'll date for 5 years before they finally say, would you like, you know, and then they get engaged to the lady. And engagement may last a year. So if they can do it, why can't we? What is the frickin' rush? You got the rest of your life to go put a ring on her finger. Where are you going? You know, if you're together, what's the rush? It's only a rush for somebody who wants to dump you at some point. Think about that. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe she wants to rush into marriage so she can take everything she can get from you and dump your ass on the sidewalk. you better think strongly about it before you marry. Especially when you got red flags, big weddings and all this other crap, wanting house and lot and big weddings and this and that and the other, trying to plan everything for her. But you need to plan for you. What's going on with you? Come over here and tell her, look, you know what? I'm not going to buy a lot and build a house on it. Say, I'm going to find a piece of land. I'm going to lease it in my name. And I'm going to build a house on the land that's leased in my name. And the my might just show her true colors. You might find out real fast what you're dealing with. But it would be yours, right? You lease it for 50 years. You got permission to build on it. If you lease it, you have permission to build on it. Bang. There you go. Nothing she can do about it. It's your lease, your house, your everything. You want to allow her to live there? Fine. You don't have to give it to her. You can allow her to live in there. And then if you have issues, goodbye. Keep yourself in the driver's seat, right? Yeah, I vote slow down, cowboy. Exactly. Just like expats telling you, like I'm telling you, everyone's telling you, Job's telling you, slow down. You Stone Cold with your LDR, and you Luke Rowe with your LDR. Even though you got a kid, slow it the hell down, relax. There is no rush in life. I'm holding out that she don't want to marry yet anyway, so no drama, guys. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Have to go to a seminar to get married. What the F? Yeah, that's the new rules. You got to also get a capacity to marry. If I was you, I would get the capacity to marry before you leave the USA. Get it. I'm sure you can get it in the USA. If you got to go here, you got to go to the U.S. Embassy to get it. Or no, you're from England, Luke. That's right, you're from England. So I would say look in your country, see if you can get the capacity to marry, meaning proof that you're not married. So you can bring that with you to the Philippines. So when you're ready to get married, you got it, you know. And another thing, guys, if you come here and you've been married, bring every divorce paper, a set of the divorce papers, protect them with your life and bring them with you, okay? Protect them like they're gold. Because every time you turn around, you're going to need them. Divorce papers. I had to send off and get mine again from the USA because I didn't bring them. I brought one set of divorce papers, my last divorce. Come to find out, when I went to the VA and we went here and I went there, everywhere I went, they said, oh, you've been married before. Do you have a copy of divorce papers? I had to show first, second, and third marriage and divorce. Dates of marriage, date of divorce, proof. They want proof. Anyway, Mr. Jackson, Mike is trying to save you a lot of headache and money, Luke. Yeah, everybody that listens will save some money. But anyway, I'm glad you want to get married, Luke, but I think you don't need to rush into nothing. Just take your time. Luke says, I know that, Jackson. I've been with that woman for 8 years. You only lived with her 1 year and 6 months, though. Long enough to have your child. During COVID. So you were stuck here. You had no option. You couldn't just leave. When you're here during the COVID period, it was very difficult to travel anywhere. Yeah, you're already married. Yeah, you have a common law marriage also, Luke. I'm the only guy she slept with. My God, guys, I know what I'm doing. Okay. I was going to make a comment, but I'll keep that one to myself. Get affidavit of no marriage before you come. Yeah, so you don't have to go to the embassy in Manila. You'll have to go to the England embassy in Manila if you don't have a capacity marry from your country before you come. What? That's nice. It's a really nice bag, son. Hold on, guys. I got to get something cold to drink. Give me a second. Whew, it's hot in here tonight. Want to turn on the aircon yet, MJ? Okay, good. All right. See, Rick, I was smart. I put my tier in the freezer. I put my beer in the freezer, but the freezer's not on. I'm just letting the ice that's in the freezer make my beer nice and cold. It's freezing cold. Wow. Just stuck in the freezer. It's full of ice in the freezer. I just stuck in there and let it cool my beer down. The freezer's not even on. So I don't have to worry about it blowing my beer up. It can only get so cold. You know, get nice cold chilled, but it won't freeze. I'm just sitting on a block of ice. Expat says, here you have to share the same faith or it's a no-go. We're both Catholic. Yeah, I wasn't Catholic when I came here. So in order to marry her in the church, when I went to marry her a civil wedding, we had our civil wedding in January. Then I had to go get baptized in the Catholic Church to have the church wedding that she wanted, that Sean wanted. So I went and got baptized, and my godfather, who, bless his soul, just passed away recently, Danilo Takurda, very, very wealthy man in Kenyatta. Anyway, he was my godfather, and he passed away here a few months ago. But he had to go. Godfather had to go there and bless you to get baptized by the priest in the Catholic Church. So yeah, the Catholic Church requires you to be baptized in the Catholic Church or be a Catholic, be a practicing Catholic. But I don't know how they would know if you just came and said, I'm Catholic, you know, unless the priest starts asking you questions about catechism and stuff that you can't answer. They could ask me anything they wanted. I don't know anything about the Catholic Church. I don't know when to stand up, sit down, kneel down. I don't know. I just try to follow what everybody else does. But now I just don't even bother to go. I don't want to embarrass and make a fool out of myself in church, you know. Yep. I remember my wife had to do a seminar for Filipinos getting sex trafficking and abusive relationships. I believe it was the ladies leaving the country. Did you guys see there's a guy in jail here?
I'm not having a notebook in my bag.
Why not? Where's your notebook? You gotta find it, son.
I want a new one.
Well, you can have a new one too, but find your old one. So we can make sure all the old stuff is together with it, with the new one. There was a guy here who's now in jail, and his girlfriend's in jail. And he was from, pretty sure he's from Australia.
Can you get me a new book?
Get one. I don't know, ask Mama, she has new ones for you. Anyway, regardless of what country it was from, somebody talked to the guy and asked him if he and his girlfriend would escort 6 other ladies to Thailand. Some organization wanted girls to come to Thailand to work. And it's illegal. But he didn't know any better. Supposedly, he said he didn't know any better. He didn't know what was going on. He had tickets for him and his girlfriend, and whoever else it was bought tickets for the same flight for the other 6 girls who they accompanied, like their friends, right? One guy and 7 ladies going through immigration at the airport. And they pulled the guy aside and started questioning him. And they questioned the ladies, and none of them had the same story. So immediately, they opened an investigation. They refused to let him fly. They opened an investigation, and they charged him with trafficking. Okay? They charged his girlfriend with trafficking. Both he and his girlfriend are now in Filipino prisons for life. The 6 ladies were victims and are all free to go. Some of them testified against him, said he knew all about it, everything that was going on. I think a couple of them were trying to be for him, to try to protect him. But the bottom line was, he got himself caught up in a situation where whether he knew what was going on or not, he went along with it.
Look,
Yep, that's nice. Okay, put it in your bag now.
but it's
And he got caught. And now I see all the time Facebook posts from his friend or relative or whoever it is trying to help him. They're always asking for money, trying to help a guy who the Supreme Court has already ruled life in prison without the possibility of parole. It's already been to the highest court of the land. There's nowhere else to appeal it. The only way he's getting out is by the grace of God. Okay? So that's another thing you guys need to pay attention to over here. Is don't get yourself caught up in a situation that's illegal. Make sure if someone's asking you guys to do things, that you research it and figure it all out, or just say no. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested in that at all. I don't want to travel for you. I don't want to take people here or there or the other place. I don't want to go. I just can stay in the Philippines, enjoy my life here. You know, I guess he thought, oh, it's big money. Whoever it is, I'm sure they offered him a lot of money to do it. But no amount of money is worth a life in prison. And they probably knew, you know, used to see them on TV all the time, these situations where foreigners are trying to run drugs or all kinds of stuff, getting caught just out of stupidity, you know, or just because they're trying to do something to make a quick buck. And this guy obviously was trying to make a quick buck too. He saw an avenue or an opportunity, took it, got caught,
Papa,
and now he's crying. I didn't know what I was doing.
Papa, the spider is big like this.
I know, that's okay. You just hit it with a broom. Mom killed it already. Mama killed it, son.
But it's still scared.
I know, I saw it yesterday. I didn't kill it. They don't hurt nobody. What if he's climbing across you at night? He's not going to bite you. He won't hurt you. No, he might wake you up. He gets on your nose, but
Mommy scared me.
you go play with the aircon. It's nice and cold. Take your notebook and your bag with you. The aircon's on, right? Go enjoy it because it's going to go off here in a minute. Remember, we said only on for a minute. Go. Bye.
I'm really scared.
Like I said, I remember my wife had to do the seminar on Philippines getting sick from an abusive relationship. I believe it was the ladies leaving the country. Yeah, I think that probably was something that could have been the cause of that too. Yep. I'd be there in 2 months' time, but she has some work stuff on before and after Christmas. Oh, okay. Mr. Jack says, Luke, I'm guessing they say that, but sometimes I'm a bit skeptical about it. Some of them are born-again virgins. That's pretty good, Mr. Jackson. That's true. Yeah, they'll be in the bar, and the mama son will say, "Oh, she's virgin." Yep, that's a regular answer. Yep. So be careful with that one too. If he doesn't have money, she's gonna leave you. Yes, exactly. That's what happens. I think I know what a virgin is. She ain't like that at all. Okay, Luke, we're just picking on you, dude. You got a good partner, I think, Luke. Just be careful. There's no rush to rush into marriage, is all I'm saying. Come here. You guys have been apart for a while. Come here. Get back together and enjoy being with each other. And get married if you want. You know, that's your business. My wife gave me that virgin shit. We all have a past. Yeah, you know what's best. Yours is a long time. You've been with her 8 years. Yep, we'll get off your missus, Luke, because we shouldn't even be on it to begin with. So, expat life, Phillips, my wife is frugal. She squeaks when she walks. She slows me down on my spending. Yep, so does mine. I always want something, like I wanted to buy a rototiller, right? She's like, I wanted to buy a tractor with all the attachments, just a small one. And then she's like, how often are we going to use it? You know, we're going to use it before winter every year, right? To plow the field up and make a garden. And then the rest of the year, we're not going to use it because there's no water to farm with. So I thought about it. I said, why would I spend all that money on a tractor and the implements and then use it once a year, twice a year? So I said, nah, never mind. Grab my hoe. That hoe is so cheap. I think I paid like 250 pesos for the hoe. Get out there and use the hoe. Use the pitchfork to loosen the ground up, you know? So that's what I do. I go out there and I do it the hard way. Cut everything down with a bolo. My wife slows me down on my spending for sure. Welcome to the Philippines. Yes. Hey, Totus, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Matthew, good morning, Matthew. Anyway, everything's going good, Matthew. We've given all of your sponsors their money already for this coming week. And the lady said that she needs 3 jerseys for her kids I'm not sure yet the price. Micah's going to get the price for me from the school. And because we're going to buy Micah's, and the, that looks like you're going to have 5 people. Your five of your people out of 6 are going to need jerseys. 400 per child. So 3 with the one family and 2 with the other family. It's the intramural. It's the sports event for the school jersey, and they're all in. Everybody, pretty much everyone around here is involved in sports. So, Toda says it's very fun here. I recommend you go to Taft Avenue. If you're gonna go to Taft, go to P. Burgos Street. Why not? Taft Avenue. Oh my God, where do you live, Totus? Where do you live, Totus? Manila? Metro Manila? Josh says, hi, Matthew. Morning, Matt. Expat says, later, guys. All right, we'll see you later, man. Get that old bones to bed. We'll talk to you later. I'm going to be off here pretty soon myself. Love you much, guy. Take care. We'll talk to you soon, Charles. Jimmy John. Hey, Matthew. Hello, Josh and Star, Rick, Jimmy. All right. We don't know her yet, Luke. You're the only one. We're just going to give you general knowledge. We're going to get off your lady now. Guys, respect everyone. Thank you. Phil, how you doing? We went to Bali to be married, and then we were, and you get the balikbayan privilege for a year, and that's free. Yeah, as long as you come back together with a marriage certificate signed by both, then prove you're married, you can come in and get a 1-year stamp. Yep. Or you can have a girlfriend like I had to begin with. The first I came in with, walking up to immigration, had our passports, had 500 pesos stuck in each passport. I don't know when she put it in there, but I saw it when the guy pulled it out. Opened my passport, pulled out 500 pesos. I didn't put it in there. I didn't have pesos. And told, oh, just coming home. Oh, you have your marriage certificate? Oh, no, sir, it's at home here. We didn't bring it with us. Okay. 1-year stamp. Bam. Balikbayan. Yep. Yeah, I know, Luke. Well, we're just giving you general knowledge, Luke, about how people are. We're not being specific about your lady. We don't know your lady, okay? I went to Thailand, Mike, 2018, got ripped to death. Never again. I'm happily married now in Philly. Very good, John. Very good. When I got married, I said, I am the husband. What I say goes. And she went, didn't she, Jimmy John? I like that one. I appreciate some of the comments are more insulting than advice. Okay, we'll be more careful then. If I said anything to insult you, I apologize. Just trying to give you some solid advice here because there is no rush, you know. Oh, the only thing I know about women is that I don't know a damn thing about women. That's me too. That's why I've been married 4 times. You ain't never going to figure them out. Yep. Like you said, they don't know her, so I don't judge her. She's put up with me for 8 years. Trust me, that's a good woman. Shane Neen, hi there, from Australia. How you doing, Shane? Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming in. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Traveler says, hi, my friend. I made it to Manila. All right. So where are you staying in Manila, Traveler? Where are you right now? What hotel? No worries, Jeff. That's awesome. Jeff says, I remember you last year riding around your motor, inviting everyone to your birthday. Oh, yeah, that was, we were doing a thing through the village there. We were riding through Kinyanandutai, Kinyanantonga, and Kinyanandutai, inviting everybody. Come on to our birthday. Come on to our birthday. I remember too. We had a lot of people came. They sure did. We were partying. We thought, well, we'll just let everybody eat on us. Let's just make everyone happy, you know. But this year, I don't care. We already done that. So this year will be close friends or rainy weather. One or the other, right? Yeah. Well, you remember that, huh, Jeff? That was a while back. I remember that. Was that last year or the year before? Anyway, yeah, it happened. Michael says, Mr. Matt, Rick says, Luke, exactly 8 years. Yep. It's always one way. Good morning, Matthew. Getting ready to hit the road back to work. All right. Like Pasa Balong, gifts are reversed. Pasa Lobong, huh? Okay. Customer appreciation, free food. Jimmy J, nice. I like it. I'll say something along those lines. When I get married, won't be till I know and trust. Crab mentality, you married a foreigner, you're rich. Where are you heading, Matt? Have to get the 13A visa. Yeah, Luke, oh, she's here. That sucks. I was going to say, if she's with you over there, a 13A visa overseas is only 1 year. It's easy. If you can get her over there, you marry her, apply for your 13A, then you'll come here with a permanent 13A instead of going through the probationary period. You'll come here as a permanent 13A. Here we got to do probationary and then permanent. But overseas, in the US, I know they can get the permanent. I think in the UK also. 1 star is on my short list for the best man. So wedding date could be the 12th of never. Newton, North Carolina, heading to Portland, Oregon. Holy crap, you're going all the way across. Now, Luke's not married. Mr. Jackson says, is it true, Mike, that you have to take care of her whole family? For example, invite them all to a resort and pay for everyone. Yeah. Sure, Jackson. That's the way it works. I'm not joking. If you invite them, you pay for them. If they invite themselves, they pay themselves. So if you invite them, you're the one footing the bill. But if they invite themselves and come on their own to the resort, they pay their own way. That's what you make sure is very clear. Bubba Ranch says fax. Who the hell has used a fax? I haven't used a fax in, 10 years since I did a fax. Coast to coast again. Yeah, that's big money right there, Matthew. Those are the best loads. Yep. They will take advantage, Mr. Jackson. They sure will. Getting up to North Carolina. Where are you at right now? You're down in Atlanta or Florida? Are you going to Virginia now? Or are you going to deliver the washer and dryer at some other time? No divorce in the PI. So still married. 13A as separated. No. Doesn't work that way. You can be married, but if you're separated, read the law. You must go file for the proper visa status, which is tourist. You start over as a tourist. You cannot maintain a 13A if you are married and separated. That's illegal. You can't do it. If they catch you, they can deport you because you're on the wrong visa. You're breaking the law. So be careful with that one. I know a guy doing that here. He's breaking the law every day. And until someone reports him, he'll continue breaking the law. Oops, Matthew, you don't have to pass through Atlanta on I-95? I-85. You going through Atlanta? Matthew? You going I-85? Cross through Atlanta? You're the richest island man with your family. No, we're not. My family, having my family, makes me the richest man. I have a wonderful, wonderful family. But as for having a lot of money, nah. Not rich, not in respect, just rich in love. I'll run up and take 675 to the 85. Tony Cole faced a lot of corruption allegations. Sure did. But we don't want to get into politics on here, especially not politics about Masbate while we're here in Masbate. They might decide to kick me out as an undesirable. Have to be careful with what you say. I'm not getting married soon. What are you guys talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody deleted a message. Thank you. I'll just go ahead and remove that. Somebody's at the door. Addy, you can take a pee break in Duluth, and I can hand you the jerseys. There you go. Wouldn't that be cool? Stone Cold says, no Becca, no Beautiful Soul, no Cherie. It must be, I don't know, Stone Cold. Let's not go there. They could be on the channel just listening, you know. All righty. Says, okay, Jimmy, I can do that. I'm coming to build businesses and a life there. I want to live there. All right. Josh is laughing at Stone. I'm going to sell sausages. All right, Luke. Anything's possible here. Just make sure you have the proper visa for it. If you're going to work and make money,
Okay.
make sure you got the proper visa for it. Okay?
Okay.
When you start a business here, Luke, everyone is jealous of you. Your neighbors, your friends, your relatives. You start becoming successful, you become the crab in the bucket who is starting to succeed. And the higher you get towards the top of the bucket, the more urgently they're pulling you down by your feet. The more they're trying to bring you down, back down to their level. Okay? So business here is cutthroat. Remember that. Remember you heard it here. It's cutthroat. I have a business. And I know how cutthroat business is. And I'm still maintaining my business. I'm able to maintain my business without anybody being able to step on my toes. Because they don't know what the hell I know. Okay? And what I know is I have the manufacturers backing. I work for manufacturers directly for the company. I am their representative in the Philippines. And nobody's going to come in and take that away from me. Okay? I had a company did it, my first business, my first product here. They came in and stepped on my toes, backstabbed me, and took away the product. Okay? But I was giving up the product anyway, going to another product. So I was willing to give it up. I didn't give two shits about that product because it was no good to begin with. I'm going to clean my lens here, guys. Can't even see myself. I'm all blurry. Maybe it's the light reflection. Okay. So anyway, fourth marriage, you got giving marriage advice. Yeah, wouldn't it be best to take advice from somebody who already been there, done that? That's how I look at it. Anyway, I've been there, done that. Never again. I think next time it'll be the end of it. I'm going to be 66 this month in a few days. And you know what? If everything blows up on this one, then I'm done with marriage. There's no need to try to be with anybody. Just be by myself. Do my own thing. Be by myself. You know. Give up working completely. I got plenty of money to live on. It's the stupid foreigners that get married. Never buy anything here unless you're prepared to leave it behind. A lot of foreigners don't do that. They get all upset when the woman takes advantage of them. They lose their house, you know, their kids. They lose everything because they end up in an argument, get kicked out, or they go out and they fool around. Biggest thing that gets American and foreigners kicked to the curb here is they can't keep their wiener in their pants. They go out fooling around. And the woman finds out. There are no secrets in the Philippines, guys. They will find out. And oftentimes, the women here, they got nerve, let me tell you. If you want to fool around, they'll go right to your wife and tell her, hey, I had sex with your husband. They have no qualms about it. They want to break you up so you'll be with them. There you are. You're the crab in the bucket, right? They're going to drag you out. They're going to try to step on your life so they can be with you if possible. They're going to ruin everything for you that you think is good and golden because you're out there fooling around anyway. What's so good and golden if you're fooling around? So anyway, yep. That's why a lot of guys get stepped on here and get kicked out of what they're doing because they can't keep their damn eyes off someone else. That's the lesson, Bradley. Never gave up. Yeah, the lesson to everything is in life is perseverance. Never give up. Just continue on. Charm, what'd you send me, hon? Yep, I'm building everything I have for my family also. People all day long, I could make a post on Facebook. I got people all day long telling me, oh, you can't own nothing in the Philippines. You're right. Absolutely. I own nothing. My wife does, and my children do. Anything happens to my wife or me, my children own it. They're our kids. You know, my kids love me to death. If something happened to Charm, you think my kids are going to kick me out on the street because something happened to Charm and they own everything? No, they're not going to kick daddy on the street. I'm their daddy. You know, kids here, family is life here. So It depends on how everyone looks at things. You think you're going to lose it all because you lose your wife. You still got your kids. The kids are going to take care of you too. They're going to love you till you die. All right? Family is everything here. So don't worry about so much things, you know? Exit 102, Beaver Ruin Road. It's a good stop for you. Get off, go right. Racetrack will be on your left. It's less than 5 minutes from me. That's awesome. All right. Nice. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Jimmy John. I know the kids are going to love it. Wish you the best. I love it here. I'm never going back to the UK. I'm never going back to the USA. Tell you that right now. It's more pre-marriage advice, but I like the way Mike and Sean raise their kids. Firm but loving. Thank you, Stone Cold. Jimmy John says, Matthew, sounds good. I'll be ready. Jap, what's a good budget to live on in the Philippines for a husband and a wife? That's a good question, Mr. Jackson. And the answer, my opinion, is at least, I would used to say you could do it on 1,000, but that's bare minimum. You can be okay at 1,500, but I would say to be comfortable, 2,000 US dollars a month. Right now, that's 120,000 pesos a month. You'll be able to live. You'll be able to own a vehicle, a motorcycle or car, pay the insurance on it, pay your electric bill, pay your water bill. If you have kids, you'll be able to clothe them, send them to school, everything on 2,000 US dollars a month. That's like a perfect number. Anything above it is gravy. Anything below it is borderline. You know, borderline struggling or not always having what you want, having to save a little from here to make you get something over here type of living. That's my opinion. Jap has a different idea, maybe. I think we're both about the same, though. Man, Jap, I hate living here and watching my family from here. I'm chill, Mike. All right. Certificate of non-marriage I have to bring with me. Definitely. If you can get that before you leave, come here and have it notarized. Okay? Make sure it's notarized. Apostilled, they call it, right? Make sure it's apostille. Make sure it's legal, notarized. And then when you bring it here, they'll accept it and you'll be good to go for your marriage. Do you and be happy. Jab says, I live on a pretty low budget, Luke, about 500 pounds a month, but I have no rent. See? So you can do it. I live on a lot less, but we have a lot of projects, so we end up spending more money on other things. And I have a lot more income from the 3 incomes I have and my business. So I really have 4 solid sources of income from the U.S. Okay, my business is from the U.S. primarily because I'm selling for USA companies, right? Here in the Philippines and in Thailand and around Asia. So we're selling products all over the place, but we're selling American products, which are good products. The other parts I get are military pension, which who knows how long that will last. Maybe they'll one day take it away. Social Security, who knows how long that's going to last. They might take that away one day. VA disability, they might take that away. You take all of that away, and you take away my business where I'm not having any more sales, then I've still got all the little things we do here. Gasoline and diesel, hardware supplies, gasol, ice, charging phones, printing, Xerox, laminating, all the little things here that make money here and there, here and there. Little bit. All these little baskets add up. And it's like running a sorry store. The Gcash. Charm's got a little promo going on right now. Okay? For whoever sends the most Gcash in a month, and she tracks it by name on who's receiving and stuff, the family that sends it. Whoever sends the most Gcash in 1 month will win 5 kilos of rice. That's their promo to them. I never thought of that, but that's pretty good. She put that out to everybody, and so Gcash is flying off the handle. It's like, what the hell? A lot of Gcash moving. The thing is, Charm limited out last month. My limit and Charm's limit is 500,000 per phone. Her phone is 500,000, mine's 500,000. She limited out by July 24th. She was done. She had 6 days to go before she got her new limit of 500,000. Okay? So then everybody started sending to me. And I don't know how close I came to limiting out. I'm pretty sure I was really, really close also. So we moved almost 1,000,000 pesos last month in Gcash. And for every 1,000 we move, we get 15 pesos. So, or sometimes a part of 1,000. Example, if someone comes over and does 600, when they hit 500, anything over 500 goes automatically to the next higher number, to the 1,000 mark. So it's 15 peso per 1,000. If it's 500, then it's 10 pesos. If it's 600, it's 15 pesos. So when you start looking at all the income coming in from everybody, all this Gcash flowing in, it's bang, bang, driving it up there. So we moved a lot of money. And you can make a lot of money on Gcash. It's a good little basket of money. If you're not doing it, Jap, you might want to do it in Cavite. If your wife's not doing it, you guys might want to start that. And Charm and I move a lot of money. You can get a little sign that says Gcash in and out here. You know, put it up on a door where you live, on a gate, a fence, whatever. People that around you, they want to move money, they'll write down your number, they'll send it to their friend and say, hey, send it to this number. And boom, your Gcash will start moving. And once you get popular, it keeps coming more and more and more and more. We're doing all this village, we're doing some in Quinana Dutai. People are always, from all over around here, are Gcashing us. And then they come pick their cash up, because they know we always have a little cash to pay them, you know. No rent. Did you buy a house? Also, which city? He's over in Cavite. Where you at, Jap? You're in Imus, right? Cavite. He has 2 houses already. Yep. Yes, indeed. He's in Cavite, yeah. Nice. Cavite is really nice. Cavite is pretty modern, Mr. Jackson, and is close to Metro Manila. You're only an hour from Metro Manila on a good day. On a bad day, you're an hour and a half with traffic. So Cavite is nice. I know because I own 2 houses in Cavite also. Mine are down in Tanza, a little farther down in Cavite than where Jap is. His is over in Imus area, but Imus is pretty modern over there too. Yep, ain't too far, yeah. But Charm and I don't live near Tanza, where our 2 houses are. We don't live near there. We have sisters that live there. Charm's sisters live there, and some other relatives we have. One of our relatives rents our one place. We have another family that rents our other house that we just bought. So we have 2 houses over there now. I'm at my mom's in Lenox, off of 75, exit 49. It's the province, Mr. Jackson. Cavite in Tanza is more provincial. Where Jap lives is more city. That's Imus, that's more city. It's not out in the province. You got houses upon houses upon houses where Jap lives. Matthew says, they don't leave here till 12. Jap, it's Beirut, Luke, but close to Manila. Nice. It's not a province. Cavite, there are areas, Luke, of Cavite that are very provincial. Okay, country living, like out there in Tanza. But I live in a subdivision, okay, in Tanza. And you're in a place where you don't hear chickens crowing like you do here in my backyard. I got 4 chickens. In Cavite, when I go to Tanza, it's so quiet. Nobody has chickens there, or roosters, nothing. Very, very quiet. You can sleep till 9 o'clock and not even know what time it is, you know? It's like, you don't have a rooster crowing at 3 a.m. Not everybody will like the Philippines. There you go, stating it correctly. Jap's wedding was filmed from his Nokia 6120. I don't know if that's the one that Jap gave me, the Nokia that you gave me, Jap. The camera that Micah's using a lot. Micah's learning how to operate that camera really well. Maybe she's going to be a photographer one day. That girl's talented, I'll tell you what. I don't know where to go for my first visit. Well, I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of places. It all depends on what you're looking for. I live out in the boonies, okay, compared to other people. If you like the country, I live out here. You're welcome to come visit over here. Cebu is a nice place to fly into, as well as Iloilo. They're both international airports, and either one of them is easy to get around all of the Visayan Islands where the provincial ladies are, where the province is. Cebu has province, Panay Island has province, Masbate has province. Everywhere on these islands, Visayan Leyte, where expat life was here earlier, he's over in Leyte. So there's a lot of provincial areas, a lot of farm country style living out in this area of the Visayas. If you want the city, then you're going to concentrate more like from Pampanga, Clark, Subic, Angeles, work your way down, Tarlac, Mexico, Quezon City, Caloocan, Venezuela, Bulacan, Novaliches, going down through Metro Manila, Makati, BGC, Las Piñas, Bacoor City, going down, it becomes more province. Once you move out of Cavite heading towards Laguna, it becomes more provincial, okay? And then Lipa is another city, but there's province around it. Batangas is a city, but come out of Batangas, there's some provincial areas around Batangas. Very nice. Go up to Lucena, that's pretty much province with a city, a lot of provincial. Candelaria, work your way through, all the way through Quezon Province, that's all province out there. Quezon Province, all the way through Bicol, through Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, there's little towns like Naga City and Pilar, Legazpi, Pio Duran, those are cities that have malls and are a little more modern. But pretty much that whole south end of Luzon is going to be provincial. Pili, Taraga, beautiful, beautiful. Down at the base of the Mayon Mountain, very, very beautiful, but kind of dangerous right now with all the eruptions going on, So if you have any questions about where you want to go and what could be there and what you're looking for, I know I named a lot, but that's because I kind of know all the areas and I can give you a little bit of advice on where you might want to go to enjoy yourself or to just get away from it all. All right. Yep. Come and see me. Mr. Jackson's crying already. You're right, Stone. You can share if you want. Give a clue. I don't know Linux off 75. Go Cebu. Go canyoning, jumping down all the waterfalls. It's amazing, Mr. Jackson. And you know what I did? I went over here to Ticao Island. Charm and I did. And we had a guy escorting us around Ticao Island here in Masbate to all the local swimming holes, waterfalls, ropes, swinging off rope swings into the water and just enjoying life. I think the last one we went to, I think was a heavy NPA area because we went to the barangay captain. The guy went to the barangay captain that was with us to ask permission for us to go to the waterfall. And we had to be escorted to the waterfall by, I think there was 4 or 5 locals, guys and boys, to go with us, escorting us down to the waterfall. So, and we got quite a few looks. This white guy showing up down there at their waterfall, tell you what. We were in Filipino provincial waterfall, you might say. I was the only foreigner around. And I'm sure we got a lot of looks because I figured that was up in the mountains there in Ticao Island are a lot of NPA. New People's Army, communists. That's their style of living, right? They're communists and they belong to that affiliation, that group, the NPA. So, yeah, I'm sure there were a lot there. But you just be cool, be yourself. Nobody mess with you. You get permission to go do things and you're looked after. You have an escort that escorts you down all the way to the waterfall and all of you come back and escort you back up to make sure you're not ambushed or jumped or, no problems at all. If you're with the locals, they're from there, you got barangay captain's permission, nobody mess with you. Anyway, yeah, Cebu has it too. Also, you have that over in Valencia and Bacolod. You got a few waterfalls over there that are really nice. There's a lot of waterfalls everywhere around the Philippines. So if that's what you're into, go waterfalling. If you like water parks, there's a lot of water parks. We did a lot of water parks. You know, water slides and wave pools and everything. We did a lot of that. You can look back at some of my old videos. I did a lot of videos. They've got them in Cavite, right there in Tanza. They got a nice water park there. Everybody's always saying, oh, you're swimming in pee. Okay, well, I guess we're enjoying swimming in pee then, aren't we? Because we're staying here all day. Yeah, he'll be there at 4:30 a.m. Don't waste your money by landing instead. Okay, sounds good. I mean, what city do you to go to for my first discovery trip? Do I go province or city? You can do both. If you have a 2 week, are you coming for 2 weeks or a month? What are you coming for? Or how long are you coming for? Because there's always time to do everything. But keep in mind, the first 2 days are jet lag days, okay? You're going to need to recover from your jet lag. You're not going to want to do much because you're not acclimated to the time. The best thing you can do is the last week before you come, try to get acclimated to Philippines time, opposite USA time, okay? Acclimate yourself by forcing yourself to stay up all night and sleep in the daytime. And then when you fly over here, you're already acclimated to it. Your jet lag won't be nothing. You'll be raring to go. Just like daytime, okay, let's go, you know? So I would say the first one you want to fly into, I would fly into, I don't know, first time, Manila sucks so bad now from all the traffic. Maybe fly, it kind of depends on what you want to do, Mr. Jackson. Are you looking for girly bars? Are you looking to just get out and see the Philippines and all of its beauty? Travel around the Philippines and see what it's like, you know? Another question for you, do you ride motorcycle? Or another question, what time of the year do you plan to come? Because that's going to make a big difference on what you're able to do and where you're going to be able to go. If you come in the dead of winter like now, there's typhoons coming in, okay? And the more we move towards November, October, November, or September, October, November, more storms coming in. So you may not be able to travel as freely as you want to travel. You may get stuck in a port somewhere thinking you're going to catch the ferry and they throw up a Category 1 flag and boom, you're stuck. You might as well go on and do something else the other direction. You know, so you could have many, many changes of plans here in the Philippines. And I'll tell you an example for myself is I went to visit Scuba Doo, comes in my channel here. Charm and I went there, we're going to do a one-day visit and leave, catch the ferry and go on to Masbate, to our home. We're just going to go pop in for a visit with him, right? We got there. The next day, storm, Category 1, boom, no ferries traveling. 3 days later, that storm went by. They lifted the storm category. The next day we're going to travel. Here's another storm. Another Category 1. Can't leave. We ended up stuck at Steve's house for almost 2 weeks. Hello? Pila? I think she said one ice. Sound like Isa.
Ano? Pila?
I don't know what she said. Charm's talking to me. Yeah, you have a lot to choose from. It's going to depend on what you want to do. So do some more research, figure out what you like and what you want to do, and then make your plans accordingly. And there are plenty of us here that can help you, okay? Once you do some research, figure out kind of what you're looking for, what you like, what you want to do, you know, then we'll help you out. We'll be able to help you a lot to make sure you're safe. Jack says, Mike, what are the things to avoid to not get into trouble? Tell us everything, please. For example, don't get into a business with someone. Yeah, don't get into business with someone. Don't give your money away to people, period. You know, if you're in the province somewhere and you're walking through a village and every kid's got their hand out, just say no. Don't go out and buy them all ice cream. Foreigners make this mistake. They come through a village. They see all these poor kids, 50 kids running around. And the first thing it says, oh, I feel sorry for them. Let me go buy them all ice cream. Or let me buy them all suckers or bubble gum. Or keep your money in your pocket. Okay? It's not your responsibility to feed or clothe the kids here in the Philippines. You don't have to feel sorry for anybody. Come here, be yourself, keep your money in your pocket. Don't let people know you have money. They automatically assume it because you're not a Filipino. Okay? They're automatically going to assume you're a rich man because you're here in their country. But don't go flashing your money around. That's a big no-no. Never flash your money. Don't wear jewelry, okay? No need. If you wear jewelry, you're wearing your big gold chain, oh, look at me, I'm so rich, I'm so cool, and you sit down in the jeepney, or some guy, you're sitting on the jeepney and some guy reaches his arm through the jeepney, grabs your gold chain and rips it right the hell off your neck. And whew, he's a fast runner, you ain't going to catch him. He knows the territory. He knows the houses to hide down what alleys. He knows where he's going and you don't. So chasing after him is useless. Just sit where you're at and count it gone. So don't wear jewelry. No need to wear big flashy rings. I'm married. Okay, I wear my wedding ring. But no need to wear a bunch of flashy rings and bracelets and gold necklaces and everything. There's no need for any of that. Don't wear it. Don't even wear a fancy watch. Use your phone as your clock, you know? Don't dress fancy to attract attention to yourself. Don't do anything to attract attention to yourself. Just be a humble, nice person. Okay? That doesn't mean you have to give out money to be nice. Just be a humble, nice person, everybody. Talk polite to everybody. Be respectful. Obey the laws. You know, if you're going to be riding or something, you know, driver's license from the USA is good for 90 days. So while you're here visiting, if you're less than 90 days, there's no need to try to get a Philippine driver's license. Okay? You can drive under your USA driver's license for up to 90 days. So don't worry about that. Okay? Don't worry about your visa. Don't overstay your visa. Before you leave the airport, if you plan to be here for a month or longer, then I recommend you go ahead and extend it at the airport while you're at the airport. And that way you'll have 59 days. And that'll give you time to get to another immigration office if you decide to stay longer. If you're only here for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you have your ticket flying in and your ticket going home. You bought a round trip ticket, okay? Then a lot of people have that round trip ticket and then they meet somebody and they go, oh, let me just extend for a couple of more weeks. So don't overstay the visa. When you get to the end of your 29 days, go to immigration wherever you're at and get your visa renewed. Pay the money for another month, even if you're only going to be another week. Pay the money and get your visa. Don't overstay ever. They're starting to look really harsh at people who are overstaying in this country. They're not keeping up with the visa. And I know people myself. I know one right now he's planning to leave back out of here in September to go back to work in Alaska. And I think he's really, really afraid now because he's overstayed 7 months. And if you don't have the money, all of it, to pay your fine, you could be deported with a blacklist and never allowed back in the Philippines. They'll let you go, but they'll also say you can never return. Goodbye, sir. So you pay the fine, they might forgive you, or you pay the fine, they might say, sir, we got to put you on a blacklist. You overstayed 7 months. You have no respect for our country, our laws, our customs. Therefore, you are banned from the Philippines. Boom. He's gone. So don't overstay your visa, okay? Don't steal from nobody. Don't get too drunk that you don't know your surroundings. Always try to maintain some sort of knowing where you're at and what you're doing. Don't go out and just get wasted to the point you're staggering drunk and don't know where you're at. Don't ever do that. You might not go home. So if you're that bad off and you end up falling down the sidewalk somewhere, the guy you fall down next to may take everything you got and leave you with nothing. Don't carry your passport around with you. If you have a phone, you put your passport, your driver's license, all your pictures on your phone. Okay? And don't buy a big expensive phone. Buy a cheap ass phone. And when someone's stealing it, I go, I don't want that piece of crap. You know? You don't want to have a big expensive Apple 17 Pro, whatever, you know? You don't need all that over here. A lot of guys like to flash their money, and that's the way they do it. Cell phone, jewelry, you know, this, that, and the other. Not necessary. As time goes on, we'll have more advice for you. No sex, no drugs, no wine, no women, chap says. Okay. Do whatever the hell you want. Have plenty of all of that. No drugs. Can't do drugs. So if you're in a drug habit, you're in the wrong country. Do not attempt to get drugs here. You're coming here as a visitor. Don't ask anyone to get you drugs. Never. There's too many people who will have you busted like that. They do buy bust here all the time in this country. Okay? All the time. And they catch a lot of foreigners. They think they can come here and buy marijuana and smoke it. They can come here and get whatever, shabu, snort it, whatever. Don't do drugs in this country. That is a prison term for sure. You don't want to go to prison here, okay? No working on a tourist visa. Don't work while you're a tourist here, okay? If you don't have a work visa, don't work. Period. Goes for everybody. Don't work. I know a guy who went to work. He was just standing at the hotel because his girlfriend had to go take a pee. He was standing behind the front desk at the hotel that him and his girlfriend were partners in with another lady. And his partner, the other lady, took pictures of him receiving money from a client, from one of the customers, came up to the desk and gave him the rent for the hotel. Boy, did he get in trouble. 4 months in Taguig jail. Taguig, Metro Manila. In jail 4 months with the rats. Very, very nasty jail. And it was overcrowded, and he was there for 4 months. It cost him 1.5 million pesos to get out without being blacklisted and get out of the country. He didn't have to get out of the country. He was able to stay here. Then he broke up with his girlfriend over in Boracay, and he moved to Subic or Clark or somewhere over there. He's got another girlfriend now. I don't talk to him much anymore. But he's also doing taxes for people. For taxes for people that are from the U.S., you go to him, he'll help you do your taxes. Okay, that's work. That's still illegal, but he still does it. He hadn't learned his lesson yet. I can't wait to get to the island. Yeah, I look forward to that, Matthew. It's guapa, it's stone, she's a lady. Luke says maybe not being a Thai lady. One thing is real, Mike. The skin is soft, the whole Thai virgin or not. I think Jop's been drinking too much tonight, talking like that on here. It's okay, Jop. Jimmy John says you have to buy a tractor so everybody can borrow it and use it and break it. Remember, for stuff for you to fix, Michael. Yep. Buy it from China and prove it in the Philippines, right? Hello, Tane, Coro. How are you? Welcome. Hello, hello. I sent the weekly the other day. If more is needed, let me know. No more is needed, Matthew. It's okay. It's only going to be, if it's 5 of them at 400, that's only 2,000 pesos. Don't you worry. We got you worried. We got you not to be worried about nothing, okay? Tane says, happiness, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10? Libra Mel, hello, hello, Libra. You guys coming in, give us a subscription, please. Give us a thumbs up. It's free. Come in, give us a like. Much appreciated. I know, sorry, Mike, I'm just protective of her. She's lovely. Wait till you meet her. Okay, I look forward to it. I know you got a good one. You've been with her a long time. And for any woman to put up with you, and I don't even know you, but damn, that must be a good woman. You're okay, Luke. I know you're going through a lot of medical stuff. So for any woman to put up with that, you got a good woman. She's stuck with you through thick and thin. So that's good. You got a good one. Stone, number 3, ready for number 4. I'm on number 4, ready for 0. Libra Mel says, MLSO, Luke. Guapa was in my head, but Thumb had other ideas. Because you should be, do not apologize. That's right. Bottle shops close early. I only had 2 left after an all-day session yesterday. Wow. I got mine right here. I only have 2 apple beers left. And then I have to go back to mule. I got half a case of mule in there. I got to get Charm to go to town with me and buy me beer. I got a bunch of freaking empty cases here, and I need to restock, for real. I mean, I got a birthday coming up, and we got all kinds of stuff coming up. We got to have alcohol, you know? Not protecting my lady. What are you drinking, Stone? Henry Weston's Jep. Luke, no, you should protect her is what I meant. So no reason to apologize. You did right. Yes, Luke. The greatest cider. Rick says, Luke, again in your corner. Yep. I got a drink for Stone tonight. All right. Cheers, guys. I could have gone out for more beers when Mike was on mute for 8 minutes. I know you would have. Yeah, I haven't been on mute for a while now, guys. I've been watching my fingers so I don't hit it. No, didn't make it to the ship, the washer and the dryer this trip. I want to pick up the dishwasher and ship all three when I get back. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be a little more expensive, but it'd be worth it, you know. Charm will love it having a dishwasher. I got to remodel my kitchen again is what you're saying, right? Dang. I'm trying to figure out where I can put the dishwasher where she can wash dishes. Maybe I'll make her take them out in the dirty kitchen. We'll put the dishwasher in the dirty kitchen. She can take them out there and wash everything. That's good. You don't want them to have what you have. Make sure you have a wife protecting you. That's all. Yep. Yeah. Job says, send me a message, Luke. Love to meet. How we catch you in chat? It's okay. I'm catching up now, guys. I'm working right through it. All right. I'm not going to talk about all you guys drinking. Stone, Wingman, you, Jimmy, Jethro, not Jethro, maybe and Matt. He's going streaking soon. Luke and K-Share are my wingmen. Yeah, I think K-Share would be a good wingman. I really believe that. Yeah, I honestly believe that, guys. Don't know where she's been, but I think Charm's going to call her, find out where she's at, find out what she's up to. I think she tried to call her, but she couldn't get through. But Charm's got her number. I think I got K-Share's WhatsApp too. Try to give her a ring tonight, see what she's up to. I'll tell her that Rick needs her as a wingman. She better get back in the chat. He's got the whole squadron as wingman, yeah. Thomas Murray from Northern Thailand, thank you. It's very good to hear that amount. I'm way behind in the chat. Yeah, what about beer? Got it right here. I got my San Mig Apple. Only 5 left. What do you sell? I'll buy maybe. I have pool products. Thomas, I don't know if you have a swimming pool or not, but we sell ionization, ozonation, and pH pure. We sell a number of products. They're all from Clearwater Enviro Technologies out of Florida, Clearwater, Florida. And I sell their whole line of products here. I sell Cold Plus AC treatment for air conditioning, Aircom Extreme Ultra for stop leak, and then, excuse me, you have to just go through my website and look at all the products I got. I got like 12 products, a lot of product lines. I got more than 12 products. I have product lines with some of them have hundreds of products. So you have to go through my website. You'll see a lot of products. I work for a manufacturer in Canada. I've got manufacturer over in England, one in France, one in Italy, a couple in the USA. I don't have any from China, none. So I don't sell China products. I don't like them, I don't sell them, you know? Yeah, pool products. I have a distributor there, Thomas Maria. I don't even sell ice cream, but I have ice if you want to buy ice. Lots of ice here. Might be melted by the time I get it to you, though. Just don't tell my missus. You can come over anytime, Stone Cold. Nobody's going to tell on you. Just come over and enjoy yourself. You come to Masbate, she won't even know you're here. You fly into Iloilo, and then you just hop a pump boat over to Masbate Island. She won't even know you're here. I promise you, unless you tell her. You can call her from here, and she won't even know you're here. Unless she hears the roosters crowing, then you might get in trouble. You know, if she's a good listener, she can hear background noise. She might figure out you're in the Philippines if you call her while you're here. You'll have to be in a very quiet environment when you place that phone call to her. The store as we speak. Very nice. Okay. Luke Rowe, if you guys want my phone number, I have WhatsApp. If you guys want my phone number, somebody just type in phone. Type in phone in the chat. Gcash is a digital wallet where people send money to me and then other people take the reference number. Let's say you want to send over, like Matthew did, he sent over 6,000 pesos, right? $100, basically. He sent over $100. Then what I do, he's sponsoring six children here in the village. So we take the money that he sends us, we put it in a pot of money, a piggy bank for him. And then when it comes time to pay out, we pay out the people. Like Charm gave the money to the lady with 2 kids today, and I gave the money to the 4 kids this afternoon. So they come over on Sunday and pick up the money, and that lasts them for the week, for the kids for the week. So Gcash it's a way he can send money to my Gcash from wherever he's at, his bank or whatever. You can send it to Gcash to my phone number. Then I receive it, I put it aside for you, or if you're sending it for a specific purpose to buy something for someone, or you want your money to go somewhere, you just tell me and that's where it goes. We take care of it for you. But over here, when people come to pick money up, we charge them 15 pesos per 1,000 pesos that they move. So it's a way that we make money. Like 15 per 1,000 for 6,000 is what, 90 pesos? Yeah, 90 pesos. So every time Matthew sends 6,000 and change, then Charm receives it, she'll deduct 90 pesos to go in the Gcash fund. You guys just type in phone number. I think my phone number will pop up. I started my money basket in the office, Michael. Every question costs a quarter. And I'm the trainer for rookie salespeople. That's pretty awesome, Jimmy John. That'll buy you a few drinks on a few cruises. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Rick is a senior packaging engineer, senior researcher for P&G Oral Care. P&G, Rick, I believe, has a factory over here. I'm like positive P&G has a factory in the Philippines. I think you need to look into it because there's also a company. What is Bayer doing? Who is with Bayer? Bayer's here also. I think you could pick up a job over here, Rick, working for the company. You can ask them if you can transfer over to P&G Philippines as a senior packaging engineer. They might need one. Or watch their website. If an opening comes up, apply for it. Say, look, I want to go to the Philippines. Raise your hand. They said, wow, we got the senior guy wants to go. Let's send him. I'll make USA wage, hopefully. Not Filipino wage. That would suck. Okay, Stone Cold's taking all the messages off. They ate them. No, I don't need to get everyone's Facebook. I never use mine, but I use Messenger. Yep, I do Messenger. I do Line. I do Facebook, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Instagram. I got a crop load of social media, guys. Mint Cloud said, hi. Hello, Mint Cloud. How are you? Welcome. Stone Cold's wedding will be in the graveyard. Okay. Well, that's good. That's easy enough. We can do it on All Saints Day, right? All Souls Day, October 31st, November 1st. All right. Going to be selling trainers, drones, etc. All right. Yeah, DJI drones are banned in the USA. But over here in the Philippines, you could start building drones like they build in Iraq, Iran, the US, Russia, Ukraine. Boy, if you could start building drones like that for defense, you might make a mint over here. Mike has his info. Yes, I do. South Thriving Expat Fishing Ponchos. Luke. Good morning, Roger Reardon. How are you? Welcome from Oregon. Thanks for coming in. All right. Add me, Luke Rowe, with my daughter and partner as my photo, I think. All right. It's a good idea. Okay, I'll add you. Mr. Jack says, how do I know the woman I'm with isn't a gold digger? And she likes me, not just there for the money. Well, it depends on where you pick her up at. Because you'll just have to talk to her. If she's really shy and she doesn't go to bed with you, that's probably a good sign you found a good one. If she jumps in bed with you the first night you meet her, you probably got a bad one. It's only after your money. Because women are women, and shy women don't just jump in the sack with anybody. Okay? You need to date them and work your way into getting them in bed with you. But if they just jump in the bed with you the first time you meet them, or you have a long distance relationship, you fly into the airport, she meets you at the airport, you go straight away, she want to go to the hotel, and after then she wants to go to the mall, and then you're spending money on her, and then she's going to introduce you to the family, and there goes more money. You know, you got to go somewhere to meet the family, generally, and then money, and then a lot of times if you want to meet her, maybe she's going to meet you at the airport, but she's got 2 or 3 other people with her. Okay? So you want to go get something to eat, you're hungry, you're starving, guess what? You're going to feed those 2, 3, or 4 with her and yourself. So it's all about the Benjamins, huh? I'm going to be selling UK clothing also in my own brand I'm creating dedicated to my late mom and my sister. Very nice. Roger, where in Oregon are you from? I know a little bit about Oregon. I've been up to Coos Bay. I did a little elk hunting up there, a little deer hunting, elk hunting up in Coos Bay. My father was staying up there in Oregon. That's the only place I went. I never went to Portland. I never went to anywhere else. Only Coos Bay. But I think I'd be getting the hell out of Oregon, depending on where you live. I think I'd be getting the hell out of Oregon. And I'd be moving away from all that liberal BS crap that's hitting that state. It's a freaking nightmare over there. I'd be moving to the Philippines in a hurry. Elderberry wine, elderberry brandy, and Stone Cold Ale. All right. Roger says, good morning from Oregon. Good morning, Roger. I'm a little slow on my chat. I'm catching up with you. Hello, Darren Pearson Diesel. Says, start up in Cebu City. That's a good place, too. We are live, Roger. Thank you. Thank you. We are live. And the travel can be really, really annoying. Yep. If you ain't an aircon car, yeah. Yeah, aircon cars, taxis okay for that. I've been in Subic Bay. Nice, Roger, so have I. I was there in 1990. I was there in 1991. And I went back about, probably 5 years, 6, 7 years ago. My family and I, we all went through Subic. We stayed at a resort up there in Pampanga. I've been to Angeles City. I've been to Subic. I've been to Clark. I've been most places that everybody talks about. You know, been there, done that. Subic is okay. I don't like their beaches, Luke. I don't like Subic beaches. And you know, it's not so beautiful either. All the stores all bunched up together and stuff, and the bars and stuff. I just never saw a liking for Subic. I was there twice while I was in the military. 1990, I was on the USS, what was I on first? Chicago. I was on Chicago in 1990, and then I transferred to the USS La Jolla. In 91, we came back on USS La Jolla. And the June 15th was the day we were leaving. Look it up. Mount Pinatubo erupted. June 15th, 1991. We were watching it through the periscope as we're leaving the port. No joke. It blew up. Probably, I don't know what it was. We were probably leaving at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. You can look up what time it blew up because I was watching it erupt through the periscope. Sonar techs on the submarine, we had periscope watch. We were on the surface, in and out of port. The captain's on the bridge, right? Or the first officer, whoever's in charge. They're on the bridge and they got their lookouts. And then sonar techs, we had to man the periscope because when you're on the surface, there's no real need for a sonar technician to be manning the screen, manning the sonar consoles. So they assigned us to be on the periscopes. We'd rotate. We'd each go 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, like that. We'd rotate all the guys through it. And so I was watching Mount Pinatubo blow up through the periscope. I don't like the sand though, because the sand in Subic now is all of the ash that came out of Mount Pinatubo. It's that gray ash color. It's nasty. It's not a white beach. It's not a brown beach. It's a gray ash beach, okay? Because Subic took about 6 feet deep of ash when Mount Pinatubo blew up. It destroyed everything. Ash all over everything. They had to dig their way out. Clark was covered in ash. Ash everywhere around that whole vicinity was ash mounds, up to 6 feet deep in places. Whew. Hey, David, how are you? Yeah, we're doing great. Are you flying out soon? Are you on your way to Guam? They have Shit River there in Subic. Exactly, Roger. And we used to cross it all the time. I'll tell you a story that happened to me. I was a sucker. I'm going across the bridge, across Shit River, and a little kid runs up. Oh, your buddy just bought you a Coke. And he came from the direction that all my friends had walked to the base, right? And we had to walk to the base across Shit River. So he came running down from that direction, from the base direction. Oh, your friend just bought you a Coke. I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. As soon as I put my hands on it, give me money, give me money, give me money. I said, you told me my friends bought it for me. No, 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 you give me money, give me money. I didn't have any money. I'd been out drinking. I spent all my money. I said, just drink on the bridge. And I left. And the little boy starts yelling, yelling, yelling. Police, police. I didn't buy a drink from you, buddy. You're trying to con me. I just continue walking across Shit River Bridge. It's not that big of a bridge. You get across it pretty quick. And then you go in the gate, and nothing this little kid can do about it. Subic Bay, that's up north, North Luzon, in Pampanga. It's east of Angeles City. You have Subic, then you have Clark and Angeles City, okay, like in that order, going from east to west. I thought I'd see a video of someone there the other day. Roger says, Philippines. Yes, we're in the Philippines. No, it's not in Cebu. Pampanga's in Luzon. You would fly into Clark. If you want to go visit Subic or Angeles City, if you're into the girly bars, then you want to fly into Clark. Don't fly into Manila, okay? That's like 3 hours, 4 hours away, okay, by bus. Pain in the ass, pain in your ass to get in and out of Manila because all the traffic is disgusting. It stinks to high heaven and it's disgusting. So don't fly into Manila. Fly into Clark, which is a very, very nice, beautiful place. And then from Clark, you can get a taxi or you can get a jeepney or a bus and head over to Subic. Okay? Mr. Jackson, is it in Cebu? No. Subic is in the Philippines, yes. It's over in Luzon. I've been to Subic while in the Navy. When were you there, Roger? What year were you there? Subic is a city, yeah, Subic City. You can look it up. Just type in Subic City, Philippines, and you'll find it. And you can look up Google nightlife in Subic. There's a lot of girly bars there, a lot of hotels there. Pretty reasonable. The hotels are not expensive. There's a lot you can, if you're looking for girls, that's a place to go. Another place. He says, the photos and videos are bold then. Roger says, yes. Is he live? I'm live, yes. I will look like a beach boy. Michael, show them your bag that you carry your things in, because if you're traveling, it's the best to keep your things safe. Yeah, hold on, guys. I'll show you what you should wear, what you need to buy for the Philippines. Nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. See, I got my bag. She thought I'm leaving. Where are you going? I'm leaving. This is what you guys want to buy, okay? It's a little bag that has your pockets for everything in it, right? You can reach in, you need your ID, your wallet's in there, you know? All your stuff is handy, it's right in your bag, but it's right on your chest, so, and it's zipped shut, okay? And you can even get a little padlock where you can put the zippers together like this, and you can put a little padlock through them, right? So they try to zip both, they can't because the zippers are different angles, okay? So anyway, this is what I have. It's got 3 pockets, 1, 2, 3, they're all zippered. You can keep them shut, keep them secured, and keep it right on your chest. Nobody's gonna rob you with this right on your chest, okay? They're not gonna open it without you knowing it. You're aware of where it's at, and you can adjust it. You can even put it under your shirt and wear it underneath your shirt if you want. You don't have to wear it out in the open. You know, I keep it like this. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass on the motorcycle. The wind's blowing it to the side, you know. So sometimes I'll have my jacket. I'll just put a jacket, light windbreaker over top of it and zip it. You can't even see my bag, but it's right there. Yep. If I have a recliner, you don't have to worry about me working. Oh, Josh, I got recliners here, bro. You don't have to work. You can just come and enjoy life. You can just come over here like this. Watch, Josh. See, you just come right here. You have your beer in your hand. You move the cloth. You put your beer in the cup holder. You come and have a seat. And you pull the recliner out. And you watch TV. Yep, I got 3 recliners right here, Josh. Which one you want to sit in? I'll put your name on it. Yep, and keep it in front of you. That's right. Always keep your bag in front of you. Nobody can steal it. And you can tighten the strap up. Keep it right up on your chest. Closer to your head, the better, you know. You can keep it nice and tight. Just tighten all these straps right up. So this is the bag you want to have. Can anyone see me? Yes, Roger, we can see you. Hello, hello, Roger. I see you, Roger. He's not responding. I am responding. Takes a long time to go through the comments. Sorry. Okay, you want me to skip to the bottom? Right now it's 10:11 here. Let's zip to the bottom, guys. I don't know where Kay Cherie is. Thanks, Josh. Hello. Phone. There's my phone number if you guys need to reach me. You can go on the phone. You can WhatsApp me from that number. Or you can call me direct on that number. Okay, guys? We need to sell aircon units to Europe. We're struggling in this heat. Nearly 3,000 people died this summer already. I don't want to sell that. No way. You're fast with typing, Josh. There's the number. Hello. Shout out to me from Makati City. Hugo, how are you? Welcome. Matthew, Mike, you can't put that $800 stainless steel dishwasher outside. No, I don't have any plans to put it outside. I'm kidding. We'll put it right here inside in the kitchen, and we'll remodel the cabinet to make it fit. I know exactly where I want to put it, right next to the sink, but on this side. That's where I want to put it. I'll take out the one sliding drawers I have. It'll go right here. Perfect, Matt. Right here in this hole, you see right here? There you go. Right here. I will open this, remove this glass here, take out these guys, because this is about the size of a dishwasher, okay? I'll take out these guys, and if I gotta bust this higher, I'll bust it higher, and I'll make room for a dishwasher to sit right here. It's pretty deep in here, goes way back. So I can put the dishwasher right here. Sink is right here. She can get her dishes, load the dishwasher. I got water right here. I can just run it right over here around the cabinet, right here to the dishwasher. Have the faucet there. Even put an under-counter hot water heater so it can have hot and cold. You know, we can make it happen right here in this this section right here. That'll look nice. It'll also match the stainless steel refrigerator. So it'll look nice. It'll fit good there. I'm pretty sure it'll fit there. All right. Let's see. Yes, Roger, can see you. Okay. Popo got timed out. Got you, Mike. Popo, you're welcome here, but be nice or be gone. Yep, exactly. If you're not nice in my channel, guys, I got a lot of blue moderators in here. They will take you right out. Caps are important on Facebook. General quarters means manned battle stations. That's right. UAE tomorrow, then Guam. Awesome. Freaking awesome. I know you're going to be so happy to get the hell out of there. Damn. Subic is in Zambales. Exactly, Jimmy John. That's exactly 100% right. I can't find her on here to compare the photos. I never looked at her photo channel properly. That ain't no 50-year-old on Facebook. If it is, she's doing something right. Kay Cherie is a beautiful lady, guys. She's a beautiful lady. Roger says, I'm back. Did you read my question yet? And I didn't even see a question. Did I skip right by it, Roger? I know you asked if I was talking to you yet. I was talking to you the whole time, saying hi to you the whole time through the chat. But I don't know why you weren't seeing that. But I didn't see a question from you. I'm going, huh? I'm going backwards right now real quick to see what question you asked me. What time is it there? Okay, it is 10:14. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I read your questions. 10:14 in the evening. Does it have a gun pocket? You can fit a gun in this. Yes, Gatorbait. You can put a gun right in here. It's plenty big enough in the in the big pocket here. I can show you how big the pocket is. I mean, big. What's in here? I got a cupcake. I got a fudgy bar. I got a roll of electrical tape. Gotta have your electrical tape. I got my big fat wallet in here. But yeah, let me flip it around here. I'll show you how much room's in this thing. There you go. This is a big old pocket. It's plenty big enough to have a handgun in here. Put your hand in. It's plenty big enough. You know, you can see my hand's buried inside the bag. It's plenty big enough for a handgun. Okay, you could even do it in this pocket if you wanted. Even this pocket is pretty good size for a small handgun, a 9mm, whatever. I got all kinds of crap in here. My toothpicks, my keys, my truck, keys to the motorcycle. I got everything in here. This bag holds a lot. You have plenty of room in this bag for everything. These are the bags they use for guns here in the Philippines, okay? The guys who have permission to carry guns do use these bags to carry their gun. See, the nice thing about the pocket inside that has your wallet has a zipper on it. You zip that shut too. Now, if they do get in, they got to get in and unzip it to get to your wallet. They're never going to get in, okay, to everything you got in here because you got a zipper right here. You zip it shut. All right? Get my cupcake back in here, my fudgy bar, my electrical tape. We're all good to go. I sometimes carry a screwdriver and a pair of strippers in there too, because I am an electrician. So I always keep that kind of stuff. Yep. Jar of peanuts. I'll be napping in that recliner. There you go. Well, Josh, I even got you hooked up on that, okay? You see this container right here? Look at this. Check this out. You just tell Charm, hey, Charm, cook me up some peanuts. She'll put them in the pan and she'll fry them up with some garlic. And she'll have you a big old batch of peanuts, fresh peanuts to eat. There you go. We got popcorn here. We got peanuts here. What is this one? Oatmeal. We got you hooked up. We got eggs, chocolate milk, Milo, coffee, chia seeds. I got everything you can want, Josh. Everything's here. Even the spice. Look at this. Carne asada, original taco seasoning. These were sent to me by Vegas Will. You guys know him from the chat. Okay, he sent me these. He also sent me a lot of things. He sent me the original sauce from the chicken place there in Chick-fil-A in the U.S. So yeah, Vegas Will hooked me up. Yes, Hugo, I can see your comment. Yes, I am live, guys. I can see you. I'm going to skip on down here, catch up with you guys. I do. I like peanuts and root beer. That's what I like. Yep, I can see it coming in handy when I choke on a peanut. Yeah, that was a thing. I like peanuts and root beer, and peanuts and Coke is good. It is very good. I remember that, bro, about the Pussycat Dolls comment. Can you find her on here? Have a look. I don't know, guys. Check channels I'm sub to. I think it holds 2 beer bottles. Yeah, this bag will hold 2 beer bottles. It sure will. I can probably put 3 in here. No doubt. I think I can put 3. I have to stop smoking, Josh. Yeah, it's a good idea to stop that. Even though cigarettes here are really cheap. I thought eggs were to be stored in a refrigerator. No, Tyson, not in the Philippines. We don't put eggs in the fridge. Eggs are always out. And if you read up on it, eggs don't need to be refrigerated. It's not good to refrigerate eggs. These are fresh. That's why you see the brown eggs. They're fresh from my chickens. See? These are fresh eggs. These are pretty good size too. These are from Rhode Island Red. And so I just put them up here and just roll it along and it goes, see, every egg I take out of here, I can just roll it down here like that and you'll see it pop in right in the hole right there behind it. See? And the eggs just roll down, you know. So right now I'm getting full of eggs. We're getting about 10 eggs a day. I'm getting a lot of eggs. These trays, they hold a few eggs. There you go. Look how many eggs are in here. I got 2 of them here. They're both full. So we got a lot of eggs. But anyway, those are all fresh eggs from chickens. I get about 10 eggs a day. We eat a lot of eggs too. I got scolded by a customer for saying I'm always shoving something in my mouth. Oh, they used to put popcorn in Coke too. I never had that. Sherry's on a staycation. All right, Stone Cold. That's good. Michael carries 6 beers at a time, 3 in the bag, 3 in his tummy. There you go. See, I caught up on the chat. So where's Roger now? Roger, how are you doing, Roger? If you wash the eggs, you need to fridge them. Yeah, we still wash them, but we don't fridge them. They're fine. We go through all those eggs, probably 3 days, no more eggs. We got new eggs coming in. But you have to wash them. You got to get the poo-poo off of them. But we don't refrigerate them. We don't. Never have in the Philippines. I had some one time I bought in the store. We had a dozen eggs, and instead of leaving them out on the counter, she stuck them in the fridge. And then they're really, really cold eggs, because they're sitting in the fridge, and the yolk is getting, gummy because they're cold. But anyway, we don't refrigerate them, guys. So anyway, Hugi says, how much to pay a fresh baby girl with a big cocomelon and Pampanga? I have no idea. I have no idea. You're from there. Why don't you go ask? You said you're from Manila, right? From Makati. You can go up there and find all those little fresh girls you want. I'm sure they cost you a little bit. I don't know. Back in the day, I can tell you, it was like 1,500 pesos for all night. I don't know what it is now. I have no idea. I would say you're probably looking at 5 plus, 5 to 10,000. Yeah, she's on holiday, but she just has similar name to younger. I think I stuffed up somewhere. Maybe when I drank all day yesterday. I need to ask Robert. Yeah, Robert would know. Robert's leaving in September. He's trying to. I think that's why Indai wanted to sell us the solar panels and the battery. But I don't think that 32,000 pesos that Charm gave her is going to quite be enough to pay off his fines at immigration for 7 months of overstay. Because it's so much per overstay. Let's see. We can calculate it, I think. So it's 2.8 times 7, basically. So that's 3,000 times 7, 21,000. Plus fine. 32,000 might be close. It might get him out of here. It won't get him a ticket to fly out, but it'll get him out of the country. It'll get him out of the Philippines, if he's got a ticket to go. So anyway, I wish him the best. We did not go fishing on Queen Charm. The Queen Charm guys went. Sorry, I didn't go fishing. What is flying around me? Mosquitoes? The hell? Let me get the zapper. I got a barrage of mosquitoes or something. Mosquitoes or flies, something going on out here. A lot of them. Okay, come on, guys. I'm gonna get you now. Come around again. You got to have one of these guys. If you live in the Philippines, get you one of these, okay? They look like a tennis racket. This one doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, it's got a little button you push. When you push the button, you see the red light come on? That's active, okay? Now it will zap whenever I hit with it. But you got to hit him with it first. I think it's a little fly. That's why I keep missing him. Oh, I got him. Mosquito. Anyway, they'll come around again. I'll get them. You got to hit them just right sometimes. They don't want to go in the screen and get zapped. Mike dances his best when he's zapping the bugs. Yeah. Luke says popcorn is different and some are allergic to nuts. I always see something keeps landing on me here. I got it that time, or I got sweat off the hair on my arm. Anyway, I've got one of those electric shutters. Don't think I've ever nailed a fly, but it only passes a wasp off. Yeah, you can get wasps with these. You can get, oh, you know what this is? I know what it is now. I can't really show you. Hold on, guys. It's gonna rain tonight. It's gonna rain. They're flying ants. They're the same ones that were bugging me on the other day when I was on the boat. It's a bunch of them coming in the house. That means it is going to rain tonight. Hard rain coming because they come in the house when that's going to happen. There's one on my finger right there. They're little flying ants, winged ants, and they come over. They will just land right on your, they'll land on your legs, your arms. They bug the hell out of you because they land on you and then they start crawling. But yeah, there was a whole bunch of them right here. Why they're over there? Got it. Anyway, I'll just keep getting them. There's a, when you turn the light on, generally if you have a light on, like a recessed lighting, and you turn it on, they'll start spinning circles around your recessed light on your ceiling. A bunch of them, hundreds of them will start flying around it. And they'll go to any room that has a light on, and they'll start flying around the light. Whoever's got the brightest light, that's where they go. So I'll just kill them. Charm will sweep them out of here tomorrow. Bunch of them. That's what they are. They're flying ants. Anyway, monkey fingers sounds like Thailand. Who was talking about monkey fingers? Mike, when you search for song requests, are you searching through YouTube? Yes, I am. I go to YouTube and I just search on YouTube for the artist name or the song name. And every time I put that on my channel, I always get copyright. Why? Is there a way I can do it? Another way to search for YouTube music without going to YouTube? Where do you get the music from that won't be copyrighted? You know, is that like a videoke thing you can go to? Because every videoke one I go to is copyright song. And there's a lot of songs I like that, of course, aren't copyright, but there's a lot I like that are copyright. And so I end up getting nailed every time. They get me every time. I see a fly on the ceiling. Oh, it wasn't a fly. It's a bug. Anyway, I think they left. I think I got them. There was about 10, 15 of them down here on the floor. They're all dead now. But tomorrow they will get swept up. Get out of here. But let me check Micah's room. Why are you still up, honey? Tomorrow's school night, sweetie. Go to bed, please, okay? There's none in here on your light. Bunch of flying ants around. Anyway, I don't see none in her room. I just saw them here. They were just right here around the water dispenser for some reason. We have a water dispenser here in front of me, and they were flying around it and flying around the floor down here and landing all over my legs. But we put a stop to that with the zapper. All right. So, Mike, when you search for song, yes, that's how I do it. I go to YouTube. Yeah, but you guys, you definitely got to have these when you're in the Philippines. You need these. They're not for flies. They're for mosquitoes, okay? And they even have them now to where you can set them up, and they have like a blue light, the blue attractant light for mosquitoes. So you can set it up and you can turn it on, and at night while you're sleeping, bzz, the mosquito will fly into it and zap theirself. That's really cool. Best place to put them is like in your bathroom. Set it up in the bathroom, or set the mosquito light up in the bathroom, because they always go to water, right? They want to lay their eggs. Well, where else in the house do they go? Kitchen or bathroom to get water. They may have been left in the sink or whatever, you know? So those two locations are ideal for these zapper, the lights, mosquito lights to be placed if you want to catch them. Or outside your front door. You know, you might put them right outside your front door so that they zap the mosquitoes before they ever come in the house. It's a good idea. What, hon?
Look at my boots. It's a riot.
Wow, look at that. Look at her boots.
It's 300 pesos.
300 only, huh?
400.
400?
And Papa, look at the height.
This is for majorettes?
Yep. This is my height now.
Wait. Okay, this is how tall you are. Let's see. Oh, do that again. Wow. That's 3 inches you got there, girl.
Yep.
Wow.
9 centimeters.
Wow.
And it's,
Okay. Very good.
see?
Okay, take them off. You got stinky feet. You wash your feet tonight?
Look, Papa. What
Anyway.
medicine should I put on this?
Ooh.
It's like a blister from like walking.
Use some Pyrazone. It's in the cabinet. Go get it right now. Put it on it and help it to heal tomorrow. Feel a little better tomorrow. Take away some of the pain. Luciferone, I think it is, Pyrazone, whatever it is. Okay, Mike, when you search for a song, yeah, that's how I do it, Stone Cold. Siri's son is supposed to be Cherry's account. Really? I don't know Kay Cherie's account, guys. I can't stay longer. Got things to do. I'll send you an email later. Bye for now. Have a great night. Thank you, David. Take care, David. We'll look forward to seeing you real soon. Looking really forward to it. That'll be a lot of fun when you get here. Josh says, need to bring in some of those ceiling lizards to eat the ants. We have those too, Josh. They're around here. Where are you at? Where's all my lizards tonight? My cat's been playing hell with the lizards. There's one right there. He's on the wall over here. Let me show you. Oh, what's wrong with my Zoom? Not working? Anyway, one of them's right here. I got them all over the place. There's one right there. Hey, he's just waiting for a meal. I got them outside, inside. They're all over the damn house. Usually I have 2 or 3 up here climbing around, but lately my cat's been trying to launch from the table to the curtain and go catch him up there. Been trying to kill him. And we had the big Tuco lizard in here not long ago. He's about, he was pretty long, maybe 8 inches. 8 or 9 inches long with his tail, everything, or 10 inches long. He's pretty good size, about this big around. Big Tuco lizard, big head on him. Cool lizard. Then they say, Tuco, Tuco, like 5 times, and they shut up for a while. Roger says, I've eaten balut. Yep, so have I. And you know what? I don't eat it anymore. No need. I'm not trying to impress anybody. You know, you could probably get 1,000 people liking your channel if you eat balut, you know. But who the hell wants to eat a half-developed duck? For what reason? Let the people that want to eat it to think that gives them a hard on to eat it, you know. It don't do nothing for me. It don't make me more sexually active. It doesn't make my wife give me more sex. It's like a bunch of BS just to eat a nasty ass piece of egg, you know. That's okay. I don't want to eat them. You guys have them all you want. I'll even buy them for you. In Thailand, they have many ladyboys there. Sawadika. Ah, yeah. They got them in the Philippines too. Ugo, you're in the Philippines. You're in Makati. Just walk down the street. You'll see them everywhere. It's more fun in the Philippines. You have to be in Thailand for that. All right, David, we'll catch you soon. I forgot the platform. Ah, okay. That'd be cool if I could find a place to go search for the songs that were not copyright. And if they were on that list, then we could use them and not have problems, you know? But I understand that YouTube Studio, you can go there and search songs because they have a list of music that you can use. But that's all. I don't want to do that while I'm in the middle of a live feed. Search and it's not there, and then, you know, someone tells you, oh, I want to listen to L. Langley, right? You look up L. Langley, oh, they're all copyright. You know, and then you're searching for use. You're just going around on YouTube and around here, there, and everywhere looking for something, and your chat goes all to hell, you know, or your video key or party or whatever you're doing, you know, it's no good. So back in '87 when I went to Subic in the Navy, all right. Well, you were there before me. I didn't go till 1990, 3 years after you. And then I Went back in 91. I was there back to back 2 years and then never went back again until 2011 when I flew over here to live in the Philippines. I've been here since 2011. Only 5 songs in the world are not copyrighted, and they are the 5 karaoke songs you sing all along to. My cooking is bad. I don't need balut. No, neither do I. My blue light zapper is sitting on the break room counter at work. Nice. I like the zappers. You know, you got to have them here. There's a lot of mosquitoes here, times of the year. Right now it's fly season. So I'm just going around. I put the paper out, the sticky paper. I got 100 sheets of it right there, right? Those 2 green packs, there's 100 sheets there. Well, give or take 3. And I set them out and hope that somebody doesn't sit on them, stick to their ass, you know, because they don't know what they are. But when I put them out, generally I catch the flies. I'll have like 10 flies on them by the end of the day. And I'm going to start setting them out for the mice. I think that's going to be a better purpose for these, is to put the paper and take something and put it right in the middle, like a glob of peanut butter, and let them mice see how many mice I can stick to that paper. Like, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a bunch of them out in my shed. I've already caught, like, I always catch the rats in my traps. Okay, I just caught one day before yesterday. But what I do is I catch them in the metal traps. I bait them with the cracker and peanut butter, and I set them, and then they get in, pop, door shuts on them. I take them, the whole trap. I got a bucket of water out there in the yard. I just go, bloop. Go back in 3 or 4 minutes or an hour later, take them out, throw the rat out, go let the trap dry, reset it, put it back out again, catch another one. I just catch rat after rat after rat. Takes a little bit of peanut butter and a little bit of wafer crackers. You can split those apart to make mini bait, and that's all you use, and they love it. They come into your trap every time. Yep, it will ask, and she told me what platform. It just takes 2 hours instead of 2 minutes to get a copyright message, and it doesn't shut down the stream. Okay, well, if you figure it out, we'll try to use it, but whew, it just takes 2 hours. Okay. Won't shut my stream down. Okay. What is her shirt? It has a school logo on it. I don't know. Micah, what shirt are you wearing, hon? Roger says, I've seen monkeys everywhere when I was there. In fact, when I was throwing garbage away there in Subic, a monkey threw something back at me and I ran away. You know, a lot of monkeys in Subic. And that's why that was a big deal when you go into the bar back then, when they put it in the table. They had the hole in the table. They opened the table. They put the monkey there and then shut the table around his neck so his head's there. And then they crack the head open and people eat the monkey brain. I've never done it. To me, that'd be disgusting, but I never did it. But I know they did it. Shanice Jorge. Hey, John, what's up, bro? You're in Syria. Yes, this is Charm's brother. In Syria now, huh? That's cool. So you're over there in the bad area of the world now. Damn. I wouldn't want to be over there, the Middle East. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near the Middle East right now. That sucks. So you saw our new house, huh? It's a simple little house, John. It's just a 1-bedroom. 1-bedroom, kitchen, dining room, walk-in closet, and a CR. That's it. And it's right over the old CR and the slicer shed. I turned the slicer shed right into a house is what we're doing. Just a guest house. So it's pretty cool. Can you recommend me a buyer to my title property in Boracay Island? Thanks. Not right now. I don't know anybody who wants to buy land there in Boracay, but you can probably post it up in Facebook Marketplace and you might find somebody. How much are you selling it for per square meter? Hugo. Cherry's a Sear Shah or something like that. She goes by Che, C-H-E. But if she's Sear Shah, I don't know that one. I think that I've seen that before though. Yeah, Josh, that's John. That's the brother of Charm, who's dating Shanice. So it's Shanice Jorge. It's Chari and Janice put into one word, Shanice, because his first name is Chari and her name is Janice. In fact, I said hi to her today. I was over in that area picking mangoes off my yellow mango tree. That's where all these mangoes came from today. Papang was over there with me. Look at this, John. We got a whole bucket of them. Right down at the bottom by B-Boy's house. And these came off Papong's tree here. Yep, these Indian mangoes came back there on the tree right there in your backyard. Somebody fenced my mango tree right into your yard. I see how the fence went around the mango tree. I didn't notice that till today. But there was only a few mangoes on there. All right, maybe we can hire a DJ. Well done, Rick. I had a phone call. One star says, all right, Snow, nowhere near my old record. Those were the days when I worked for Spear Univac. Me and the gang had a club to go to almost every night of the week. Nice. Well, you can do that when you're single, you know, Mr. Rick, but you can't do that when you're married. It's not a good idea. You won't be married very long. Look at this guy's name. BP advised possible signal 57, the washing machine. Don't blow cover. Jennifer knows. Receive the intermission at 4 p.m. in Palm Beach. Ranger X 2000. Well, thank you, Mr. Chicken Sandwich. That's a whole lot of nothing. You basically said nothing. 35 million. That's villas, 500 square meter, and 1 to 3% only have a title. Okay, I know I'm not interested in it because I wouldn't buy anything on Boracay personally. I live in Masbate Island, and if you've ever been here to Masbate, you'll see that we have just as beautiful white sand beaches as Boracay, and a whole lot less crowded. Beautiful, beautiful white sand beaches, beautiful sunsets, same side of the island as you're watching a sunset for Boracay. Absolutely gorgeous, and I love Masbate. If a woman calls you butterfly, you better run. Well, that's the old way of them saying you're a flirt. You fool around. I don't think they still use that term. I don't know, Roger. I don't hear that much anymore. Don't tell any of the lady subs I miss them. I don't want to be accused of flirting. Just would have been good to get a female opinion on a big wedding topic. Yeah, I can ask her where she's at, Stone Cold. I know she's on vacation. If she's in Nasugbu down in Batangas, she's on vacation. Cheater is a cheater, that's right. I love Masbate also, planning to get a piece of land there for retiring. Nice. That's what we have, Roger, and Hugo. I don't want to live anywhere else. I bought 2 properties in Cavite. I never planned to live in either of them. Basically, they're rental properties right now, and when my kids get older, if they want to go to live in Cavite, in Tanza, and go to college somewhere over there in Manila area, they have a place to live. It's their houses. It's not for me to live in. We bought them for our kids. Oh yeah, Shit River, Roger, of course. I walked across it how many times? Many times, because the submarine base is on the other side of Shit River, if you want to get into town. If you want to go down to the Barrio Beretta, I've been there. I've been through Subic. I've been to the San Diego Club. I've been to all the old clubs before the mountain erupted and wiped them out. I'd done the bar hopping scene through Subic in the old days. So yeah, I've been there, done that, been there, done the nightlife, done everything. Yep, we would hang all night, get up, shower, go to work, and start all over again. Well, we used to do that in the Navy, Rick. While we were in the Navy, we would leave the submarine. If we didn't have duty, we'd leave at 4 o'clock or 5, whenever we were released from duty or released from work, and we would walk across Shit River over into Subic, catch a tricycle, go hang out in different areas like Barrio Beretta or in Subic, bar hopping, drinking. We'd stay out all freaking night long, come back at 6 in the morning, change into the uniform, and rest your head down on the sonar stack until you got woke up. Told you need to start working. I went one time back to the submarine. I remember I was topside. I walked over to the hatch, and next thing I know, I was standing in upper level. I don't know how the hell I got down, because I didn't take the ladder down, okay? I think I just took a step and went straight down and landed in upper level. Drunk off my ass. John Anthony, Silverao, long live, thank you. All right. I've been to the Friendly Bar, nice. Who's your picture again? Okay, 700 Luke. It's Luke with his girlfriend and it's Luke and his girlfriend and his baby. Right, Luke? Ah, it's your daughter wearing a light purple top. Okay. Only one, Milo. Okay, we'll search again. All right, guys, anyway, it's getting late. Charm's laying there waiting on me to come to bed. It's almost 11 o'clock at night here in the Philippines. So I guess it's time to roll out of here and get some sleep. I don't know when we're going fishing again. Can't tell you that. No, I can't either, Rick. I cannot hang like that. If I do that all nighter, stay up partying, if I'm up partying with the guys till even 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I can't get up anymore. And you know, they used to say, if you're going to hoot with the owls, soar with the eagles, you know? So if you want to go out hooting with the owls, make sure you're able to get up and soar with the eagles too. Right? I know. And they had the little kids standing on the bridge with the Coke bottles, huh? Trying to sell you Cokes as you're walking across the bridge. They got me one day. Yep. They still do that, Roger, over here by the ferries. The kids will all be jumping off the ferry and jumping off the piers and stuff. And you throw a coin down there, they'll go down and get it. They still do that here in Masbate Island. So, yeah. They do it in share. We used to do it. I do. That river is so freaking nasty, man. And kids are diving in there, swimming in there. It's like, damn, didn't they ever get sick? You know? You miss it, huh? Well, come back over. It's not the same. The shit river, the bridge you knew, it's still there. The base is not the same. Base was shut down. You know, so now they're starting to make it back into a shipyard. I don't know if they're going to fully reopen the base to the military or what they're going to do, but Subic is so changed now, Roger. It's big time changed. But if you follow up the old road going up out of Subic, there's still hundreds of monkeys up there. Many, 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 many monkeys. Somebody just sent me a message. Anyway, I need to get off of here anyway. All right, Roger says, wow, yeah, I've been through Subic again, but it's all changed now. You go along the beach where you used to have all the bars. There's the beachfront right now is a bunch of hotels owned by foreigners and Filipino wives, you know. And all of that's all bought up pretty much by foreigners and Filipino wives, the hotels and everything there. It's all changed. It's not like it used to be. You know, before most of it was owned by Filipinas. Now it's not. Mike, a girl in every club except the Playboy Club. Charm always calls me Playboy still, but I'm not being a Playboy. I'm keeping it clean. I'm not fooling around. I don't do nothing wrong. I got a beautiful, beautiful family, beautiful wife. There's no need to be playing those kind of games where you're going out hitting the bars and everything. If I was going to go to a bar, you know, I would take Charm with me. And then she would go. You know, we don't go to that kind of bar. We don't go to girly bars. We just might go and have a drink, you know. Charm usually won't even drink. Or she'll drink a shake or something. I'll go have a beer, you know, like that. So anyway, it's a whole different, no to the Playboy Club. All right, guys, everybody take care. Much love. God bless you guys. Go out and do something for someone and don't ask anything in return. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll have some kind of live going on, some kind of activity. I think I need to move some okra plants tomorrow. And I'm waiting on the eggplants to get a little better, a little bit bigger before I transplant them. They're still small. And I'll probably end up picking some mulberries tomorrow. I got some ripe mulberries. I know MJ wants some more. Charm ate them all today, like 10 pieces. So MJ didn't get any. It's amazing. I didn't think Charm liked them that well. Anyway, guys, take care. We'll catch everybody tomorrow. See you guys then. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so, guys. Thank you. We'll catch up with you later. It's free to like and subscribe to my channel. All right, bye for now.